Hello, everybody. Welcome to BattleCattle Does Satisfactory. We're back in the world of building, and we've got a lot of things to do. Now, at the end of last week, we said that the next job on our list, or rather, the thing that we were working towards that we might actually get done by the end of this stream, was circuit boards. And with me doing the circuit boards tonight is Vimus, who you can watch over on this multi-Twitch link, and Arisol is here as well. Say hello, everybody.
Waiting on the circuit boards.
Waiting
Hello,
on the
everybody.
circuit. Yes.
Exactly. Good evening.
So we
We're
need to
back.
make lots of circuit boards because we need them to make lots of computers.
Oh, we're going to make lots of circuit boards. That's no concern there. I thought we'd do oiling and I forgot, and then I got into games like,
well,
no,
we did,
circuit boards.
Yeah, we did the oiling last week, didn't we?
We found the oil.
No, yeah, we haven't finished everything because I've just noticed that these things aren't plugged in. So
Yes.
there's-
Good evening, Sully. Or good afternoon. Good afternoon.
there's things.
Good
Hello.
morning. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well.
I love these jetpacks.
Oh yes, we're going to fill this space in. Yes, our current
I think
jetpacks are
with
excellent.
oil, you
Yes.
worked out that
It was
heavy
big.
oil residue that
Yeah.
we're currently sinking
Yep.
could be used to make some of the things that you wanted instead of
Yes,
sinking.
we had basically.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think
More
that's
researches.
your plan for
Well,
oil
yeah.
stuff.
Yes,
We're going to
but
make
we've
one
got...
massive oil factory, but it's so big. And
we haven't got enough power to.
We need all the other things. Yes,
To
we
run
need
it.
to do power, we need to do
Power
circuit
to do
boards,
it.
we need to do heavy modular frames. So once we've got the heavy modular frames and circuit boards done, we've got a fighting chance.
Yeah.
So these machines in front of us are not making circuit boards.
And these are making copper, and
They're making copper ingots of all things.
Yes, they are.
We are
And
maximising
again,
our copper.
that was because of a recipe that we said we could do with more copper.
Yeah,
So
we've purified our copper.
we purified our copper, which sounds rude now that you're saying it out
A
loud.
little bit. little bit rude. And now I've got to remember what it is. So on our
That we're doing.
little
Well-
to-do list on the
Well,
side,
the first thing that we've got to do is to get these outputs to somewhere because they're not going anywhere at the moment.
when I'm looking at the little in-progress reference on our little to-do list,
20
and it
refineries, yeah.
says 20 refineries, which I think we're looking at.
I think that's right. That's what we've done here.
Although I do apparently need to
saying
make...
that.
Is that 20? 2, 4, 6, 8... Yes, it's 20.
That's
It's 20.
20.
So we've got 20 refineries. Then it says 47.5 constructors. Which
Yes.
is glorious.
That is going to be big. We did sort of briefly take a look at where we could build around here. And
We
this
did.
was the one location that we
Made sense.
made sense. But we're
'cause
rapidly
we-
running out of location.
I'm gonna
even now.
Bring up
'cause
a web page if I can.
Yeah.
Location that makes sense.
I'm
A
gonna try and
location
bring
that
up a
makes
web page.
sense. That's right.
Just float it over the world.
Yes.
That might be what we
Uh,
do, actually.
Thing makes sense. There we go. Settings. 1 second. I'm just going to bring something up on the screen if I can.
Whilst Fimes is doing that, if you are in chat and you want to go into our... what button did I press there? Oh, that was the collab button.
There it
Sorry.
is. Found it.
This one. There you go. If you want to go into our Discord, you can come and join us and chat to us and stuff if you want. Also,
Yeah,
in
you want to.
pictures, videos, and music, I have a new
Yeah.
bit of art, which was this weekend. It was 40 years since Colin Baker became the Sixth Doctor, so that's what that bit of art is celebrating.
That's rather nice.
I quite like it.
It's rather nice. I do like it. It's very good.
Yeah, thank you.
It's also professional. Almost. Sort of.
It'd be nice if it was, because then I could make money
think
from
it's
it.
good.
But instead, all I'm
That'd be
making
nice.
is YouTube thumbnails.
Well, hey, got to start somewhere.
It's true. It's very true.
Now we're producing, according to this stuff here,
Yes.
we are producing. I think this is right. Oh, a second. That makes no sense.
What is it
No,
that
that's
you
not
are
right.
producing?
That's right. Now we're making 37.5 per machine. We're making 750 of the finest copper ingots. 750 of them,
Yeah, that's about right. We'll use all of them as well.
which will give us which will give us 2 belts of 375.
Nice.
And we need to put those between.
Hang on, wait. What's our belt limit's 360, isn't it?
Encased industrial rooms are 480.
Ah.
Yes.
That's all right.
You see.
Now,
Excuse me. Also, if I'm right in saying, let me just bring up that constructor again. Is it 15 if we're making copper? We're making copper sheets, aren't we? Is
copper sheets to go
out?
into. Yes.
Just double check.
It's 10 out, 20 in, 10 out. That's right. Unless there's another recipe somewhere along the line that we've missed.
We've not come across yet, no. So, yeah, it's 20 in, 10 out, which is lovely.
Mm-hmm. So essentially, we will halve the amount of copper ingots into copper sheets.
Yeah, but I'm just pondering this a second because I keep falling off the edge here. I'm trying to think how we're going to arrange our 47.5 constructors. Good evening, Gerbil. Hello.
I don't know. Hey, Gerbil.
Are we going to arrange because 47.5 is not easy. 48 makes sense.
We could do 48 and underclock.
I like the sound of 50.
It is the sound of 50.
Because it just sounds fun. It does. Or
50,
2 batches.
50 would at least be a number.
I suppose what we should really
relatively even number, even though it's,
Yeah. I mean, we could, if we do 48, I mean, if we do 50, we can.
a better number than 50.
Well, it's just less machines, isn't it?
It divides by 2, it divides by 3, it divides by 4, 6, 12.
48.
48.
Right. Okay. You like 48 more? I'll go with 48.
48 will work, yeah.
So two pods of 24 each.
2 pods of 24.
To let you know,
yes.
every single thing in the milestone
yes.
requires computers.
Yes. That's where we're heading.
These steel pipes that I'm about to do.
It's where we're getting to, but it's going to be a while because we're still on the copper bit at the moment.
So yeah, let's get the circuit boards done first, and then we can do.
Done.
Yeah, because I want to do Caterium circuit boards. Right. So that's true. It's Caterium circuit boards we're going for, isn't it? So
it is Caterium circuit boards. The first thing we need to do though is to figure out where we're going to put these others because we need to know which direction to route the output for these machines in.
True. Well, I'm just thinking if they're going to have 48.
Yes.
And in batches of 24.
Yes.
There'll be 1 belt to each batch 24.
Or 4 batches of 12.
Or 4 batches of 12, indeed. We can get all of it.
And that's not just because I was watching the Great British Bake Off and they have baker's dozens and things.
That's fair. Oh, hello. Gerbil says, flying visit tonight. I'll be on tomorrow. Apologies. No problem at all, my friend.
It's all right.
A friend popped in who I haven't seen in 2 months. Also got wrapped up in blueprint experimentation. I will have some new plans for you next week. Ooh.
You know what? If you send over the plans before the stream and get Vimus to put them in the thing, we can have them in the game, which would be fun.
Yeah, actually, it's a good point because that will also remind me to put all the other blueprints we've ever created in the game.
Which I know you've been meaning to do since we started this new world.
I keep forgetting to do it. I'm not left this corner all game so far. Right. Okay. So I like the batch 12 idea. That's quite fun.
Yeah, and we could, just thinking about what Ari said earlier, we could go up, so it's
on top.
On top.
So
and because they won't take up as much space as these 20 machines for a batch of 24, will they?
See. Well, actually,
let's call it a brace of 24.
How long is this row at the moment? It's 1.
I don't know. Well, these are. Go on, I'll let you count.
7.
Why are we bracing?
10,
I
11,
always get
12,
mixed up
13,
when
14,
I'm counting
15,
like this.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, if we go all the way to the very end.
Yes.
The very, very end.
Oh right,
we've
yes.
Got 20 by 1, 2. We've got
back of space. We actually have bags of space.
3, 4.
But do you have bag space?
No, that's the one thing that we never have.
It'll fit, yeah. If you go all the way to the very end. In fact, it won't have to go all the way to the very end. It will fit. So if we kind of just build some floor up above the streets and houses, don't worry about the sides for now. Let's come into the corner where you are. Where are you? Down there?
I'm down here. So do 1 row of wall up so that we've got a height.
Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, go up. What, are you gonna zoop it?
Zoop.
Oh, what's it? Okay,
How
keep going up.
far
Keep
is
going.
that?
That's a sink. Why are you doing it in one?
Why am I doing? I don't know. I
That's
didn't.
not
I
happening.
shouldn't
I'm
have
not
done.
allowing you to do that. That's not allowed.
I should have just clicked. Oh, I think I know what happened.
Probably do it via. They're quite small. You could probably zip them up and chuck me over Discord, Jibble.
Yeah, they're only little.
So,
basically
a bit
XML
of
files.
smoke
But they're not XML.
clearance.
I was doing something on ChatGPT today, and I asked it to analyze something, and it wrote a Python script.
Right.
And ran the Python script inside itself. I was quite impressed with that. I didn't realize it could do it.
Well, cool. We'll have them ready for you tomorrow. Awesome. Okay, now.
So I think I don't know
top.
about height for chimneys.
Oh, zip line problem.
Zip line. Was it going through? It is going.
Well, no, that's good actually. That will fit.
We'll have to
if we
put
the
one on
roof
top.
above this.
Yes.
Then we can pass through the building.
Wow. Okay. Oh, we could have a sort of freestanding structure so that the sides aren't filled in, but maybe we've got columns going up to support the roof.
Yeah,
above it.
I think the height, we make it a bit higher than that. Maybe make it too higher so it's really tall.
That's cool.
And then we'll just do the old.
Grab a. Oh dear.
Grab a granny.
Grab a granny.
The old grabber gran. Huh.
That's it. It's not the old pull and push.
She ain't what she used to be.
That's she said. Oh, hello, and then up to there. Right, perfect.
So whereabouts?
Like that.
That's where I was just about to land.
Oh, right, okay. I deleted the end of you off. I apologise.
Just yes, because I was going to land to delete the bits that we didn't need, but that's okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Flying in stages.
Oh, flying onto the tops of the.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I'm lucky, I can time it so that I can go up, then someone can zoom, and I can drop down. Hi.
Hello.
Now, I bring the gift.
Joy and love to the world.
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
Outlad sheets.
Oh. I've run out of concrete. Fudge.
I didn't bring concrete, but I bring out.
You know what? I've only got a little bit left myself.
I've got virtually no. Should we just go? You know what? We haven't replenished. Should we go replenish?
We probably should do a run back to the base and make sure we've got everything.
But too far.
Alcad sheets. That's really cool.
There's
a lot of them as well.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just give you my. I'll give you my entire stock. Not that you'll need that many outlet sheets.
I'm gonna do. No.
Is that the back? Is that our last?
Yeah. So I deliberately filled it into the back edge. That is the end. We'll have to go one higher, of course, to make a floor for. That is the end times to make a floor for the gubbins to go through. We can do the underfloor gubbins, which would be quite fun.
I am now out of concrete, and I'm just going to nick a concrete from there, just so I can fill in the hole that I've got there.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing as well. Weirdly.
And we should really make an easier way up for us.
Hypertube would definitely be a good choice in this scenario.
Hypertube is, as you say, a good choice in this scenario.
I'm not a fan of hypertubes at the moment because
you've been stuck in them.
It's a 50% chance that I'll die.
Bork.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Only temporary. Put some proper legs in. It'd be temporary death. Yeah,
it is temporary death. To be fair,
death is merely temporary. That's a tagline that's waiting to happen in the movie, isn't it?
Oh, I can't make hypertubes. I can't afford them.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I'm going back. Where's the? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back through the building because I think that's cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. So let's go try that.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
There we go.
But I bet it needs computers.
What's that?
Probably.
Yes, the answer.
I bet everything needs
geothermal
computers.
Generators.
I'd imagine that needs computers.
Oh yeah.
It does.
Oh, I've caught my steaming up. Shit.
Oh shit.
Too fast.
Just jump on the other run.
I was waiting for that. We're trying to
So
fly up and
instead, I'm going up
Problem
to
is,
my
oh crap!
you've run out of
aluminium
jetpack.
factory.
I'll
to
run out of fuel.
restock it.
Oh, ow!
Oh.
Something's up with the water because it never seems to clean properly.
Through that crossroads. Came up with a new crossroads design yesterday. I quite liked it. To deal with that later.
Aluminium scrap isn't moving.
It means you're probably not.
Should it be?
You're not dealing with either one or the other, liquid or something's
No,
not being.
aluminium scrap is not coming up the tower.
That's not
Stuff
ideal.
isn't coming up there. Smart splitter should be set to overflow. That's got maximum on it.
Have we done all of this wrong? Is that what we're?
It's always gonna be wrong.
It's
When this is our
probably-
special place.
Ah,
It's over by my own stuff, yeah. The
Sort that. Don't need those. Don't need that.
the awesome sink wasn't
Mhm.
connected to the conveyor belt that I placed on the awesome sink.
Right, I see. So it wasn't clearing out the goods so you could keep operating.
No, it was not.
Food box. There's the food box. Let's put some leftover baddies in the food box. I need more cluster bombs. They are marvellous. I haven't got enough concrete there. We don't need an awful lot beyond concrete, do we? Oh, I need some more steel beams, although you have beams.
Logistics, I want a merger right in front.
big thing to start off with is concrete, which we
Yes.
are
we've got
using a
few stacks.
lot.
Well, we all. It's the number one most used thing in the universe. Concrete. We'll need some of those.
I
as
I
well.
literally have
There's a lot of
one
stuff.
block of concrete left.
Wow. I got 7. No, I had 7, but I've now got lots more. So I will be heading.
What do I?
What have you?
I think I might be all right apart from that. Actually, 'cause
Yes.
we did fill a lot of stuff in. I'm just wondering if there's anything I'm.
Exactly right, Gerbil. I have. We are armed with bream.
We do have.
Many fishes were harmed in making this movie.
wings.
Which way did I arrive? I flew in from over there, right? Okay. I think I've got some stuff. It was close enough that to come back is not a challenge at the moment. My other world at the moment is difficult because I'm building building some stuff, and I'm bloody a quarter of the map away, and even ziplining is like, this is so slow.
At least with ziplining, you could just sort of leave it and go and do something else for half an hour. Once you
true.
get there.
As long as the end of your zipline doesn't end up with you falling off and landing on a uranium hog.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's a worry.
Which is where one of my zip lines now does end up. It's like, I found more copper than I actually need. Fantastic. Oh shit, there's a uranium hog.
Did you not think to build on it so he didn't respawn? Or
So
have you
I was
not been
trying
able to
get
kill it
that
yet?
first stage.
Oh, I see.
First stage was trying to get him removed to allow the building to commence. Right, zip, 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 zip. And jump. Can I get on the building roof? Yes, made it. Oh, there's 3 beans on the roof.
On the roof?
What the fudge? Dudes,
Blimey. They'll go
Oh.
anywhere, won't they?
these dudes are just... What are you doing here? Whenever you shoot them, will they fall off? Will they run off the edge?
They might run off the edge. I don't know.
I'll wait for you to get here. Are you heading back at the moment or not?
I am heading back at the moment. I tell you what, though, you do what you want to them. I can show your stream. I can see what you're doing.
All right, okay. I'm going to try something I want unconventional. Let's just do this because it's funny, and you know, can I get all of them at once? Is the question. Why do that there? Oh, a second. Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom! Only one of them noticed. Damn you!
Game.
You! Did I miss him? I did. How did I miss you? I went straight through him. What the hell's going on there? That's better.
Went over the top, didn't you? Did it bounce off him? Is that why it...
Might have been. Right, okay, that's 2 of them. Alright, off they go. They're running around. Don't you just... one of them... No, they're going to jump off. They absolutely refuse to leave the building.
I think you might have to kill him.
It's fine. We'll leave them alone for now. Back to building stuff. In fact, while you're on the way, what I'll start doing is I'll start designing the end. I have to move that massive box of ironclad sheets, though.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Is it full?
Mostly.
Yes.
Oh fuck! Right.
No, that's
Right,
fine. We can
okay.
make a box at the bottom. We can channel it down.
I'll
and
make a
then-
box.
Should have put it into 2 personal boxes instead of that massive thing. But
No, I like
Well,
it.
at least we know where it is. It's easier to see. That's the key thing there.
yeah,
Easy to see. The difficulty is there's nothing in our... Well, I haven't got bag space to transport it down. Maybe I...
Make a box below and then just funnel it from one box to the other.
yeah, that's a good idea. Who
Well,
has good ideas?
It's pretty
Well,
much just me at this point.
debatable. Yeah, it is. It is pretty much that.
Hypertube is going in.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
bit high. Oh, no, it's not high because we
No,
have
yeah,
to do...
Yes, you know exactly
Yeah,
why.
I know what we're
Yeah,
doing.
you see. He knows.
Right.
He knows what he knows.
Time to steal quick wire off the belts.
Of course.
I only need 20. And let's not run past that hypertube.
Because it will suck you off.
Indeed it will.
We can fall off safely. Oh, you know what? I haven't got my stress. I'm an idiot.
What's that?
Rotors.
Oh, dear.
I need rotors to make
You know what?
things.
I'm not sure I got any either. Let me have a quick look. I have 68 rotors, and that's it. I should have got some more. I haven't got any motors either, just in
An
case.
entrance on this bloody tube.
Have we got an entrance at the top as well, or is it not?
Don't.
done
Well,
yet?
the bottom is more important because there's no power at the top yet, so don't worry about that. We'll worry about that in a minute. Is that the middle? That is the middle. Right, in that case, I will get power at the top now, actually. Let's just do that quickly. Double wall. Double wall. Like that, and then you've got a power thing. There, right, there's power upstairs now.
Okay.
Well, there's nubbin up there anyway. That's magnificent, thank you, sir. Did that not go in? Oh no, it is there. Once this box is gone, we'll be fine. Whee! Going up again. I want not industrial breams. Don't forget, industrial breams. Not just any breams.
Oh,
They're
that's unpleasant.
unionised. What's that?
Going into that hypertube, it's has a sort of laggy effect at the end. It works, but it's not pleasant.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of things. I'm just if we do this like us, it works. It's not pleasant. Welcome to the UK.
Right.
You're right. You go to Birmingham.
All
Kinda
right.
works, it's not pleasant.
I should have been in Birmingham this weekend.
You should. Oh, we've told you about this before. I don't know why, but you should.
There was the photography show was on this weekend
Oh.
in Brum.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the wedding one?
No, it's the general one. So lots of companies
I've been there once before for that.
showing their wares. It's a really good thing, actually.
Nice.
The only problem is
Yeah.
I haven't got any money.
Yeah, you
So
can't really
you
go to shows like that when you've got no money.
Go to somewhere like that and you go, oh, I really want this thing, and then you just can't afford it, and you get really annoyed because they've given you some sort of show
Ah,
price.
fuck, we've got walls already, haven't we?
We have got
Okay, no
walls. We
It's
kind of
just
have to
annoying
have.
see. I put the walls in last because then I can see what I'm doing. It's fine. We've got torches. No, the same with the hi-fi show was last month. In
Yeah.
Bristol
Yeah.
Hi-Fi show, the biggest national one, and at the Marriott in Bristol, as it always is.
I spent the day looking at friends posting stuff on because they're there, obviously.
Yes.
About the show. So,
Did it make you jealous?
a little bit.
Oh, I've gone too far. Right. Okay, we've got a floor of darkness.
We've got at least 2 of the beans standing through the floor.
Yeah, we have. And what I love about this is, had this been Minecraft, we'd be dying now because there'd be so many things spawning in that space.
That's true. It does get
They've
very dark down there.
They've climbed, 4 of them. Right, let's get a bit of base layout started over the far end.
Okay.
Now we know the output are going to fit on one belt.
Yes, that's
which
right.
Is great.
Because the output for
So-
the other fits on one belt. So
Yes. So we have 2 outputs, or we're going to have 2 inputs. So we've got 2 this is where we've got to be a bit careful with the build, isn't it?
yes,
So,
arguably.
well, careful's a...
I think we
Overused
can.
word,
I
Russ.
think we can
Ah.
start one in and still get everything in. To be honest, one
it's
square
the
each
width I'm
side.
worried about. It's the width I'm
Right.
concerned about.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can go that far in, but if we do out to that side, into that side, say worried, you know, in inverted commas. That's a nice big gap. That's far too large, really, but you know, it gives monkeys. And then if we go to there, and there, is that evenly spaced? Because that's, yeah, because we've got outputs on the outside. We've got 3 output channels and 2 input channels. We can combine 3 into 1. That's fine. I think that'll work. They're a little bit too far apart, really.
They're a lot far apart, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's using the full width of the building, but I wonder if what we do is you just pull them in slightly and
I wanted to see how many we can get in.
shape it like a canopy. Oh, we can get more in.
Here.
It only needs to be, because it's 28, it's 24, isn't it? So it's 20, 12 either side. So it's 12, 12, and 12. We could even... How wide is it? 1, 2, 3,
I wondered if we
4,
could get 24 in the whole thing, actually, but
9. I think you only get... Well, it's
24
I think
per
it's
side,
20
but
long.
yeah,
So
a
you're
bit
going to
short of
get
that.
18.
So we'll do what we said and
19.
do 2
Yeah,
things
okay.
of them, 2 stories of it.
So if we have...
So
If I have an
that's the question. I'm gonna delete all of these machines. Just
you might still need them. I don't know. 1 second. So if we sample this end, so there's a merger.
yes.
There's a merger. If I leave your side alone, and then I'll just pull in this as close as we would like.
All
to
right.
get
Yeah,
it some
makes
point.
sense. So we could leave the edges to where they are.
Yeah. So if I did that, that could be that much closer to the middle. So that box, because we've got an uneven number of things across the front, which is cool.
Right.
And then we'd have made it fully compact is what I'm thinking about here. Would we make it fully compact?
In which case, shall I go on and make the rest of these machines?
Well,
Oh God, I got sucked off by
question-
the tunnel again. Okay, we need to pull these machines in a little bit
oh, a second.
because I'm
right.
now stuck in a tunnel.
You're stuck in a tube.
Well,
Why is that so narrow? Oh, that's why. Of course.
sort of. Yeah. You can't walk past this first machine without getting pulled
Well,
off.
that's a temporary tube, though. It'd be fine. No, it's fine. If you look at this end.
In which case, I'm gonna get rid of this tube because that is a bit of a
you
problem.
move it to where you are,
And
then.
move it to the other side of the thing.
Oh, actually, better than that. Maybe.
Well,
put
we'd
it there
have
on
doors
the
there,
end.
wouldn't we?
Probably it's only temporary. Who
It's
cares?
only temporary. You're right. It's only temporary.
It's only temporary. So if you look at this side, we've got without the spacing. We could do that. That's not right spacing, Vim. Oh yeah, pull that in, wouldn't I? That's right. That would work. So we have an input split into
Where's
two,
the-
going down that way. It makes it a bit more of a pain in the ass to power it. We could do a roof powering though, couldn't we?
We could do a roof powering, actually.
And we could have angled walls and all sorts of stuff. We have angled lid. And the output will be pointing in that direction over there, towards the Caterium over yonder. We have one belt coming out the side we're starting at, which is lovely. So the inputs would be sort of like that. Should we go with the narrower version or the wider one we've got set up here, Mr. S? Where have you gone?
Here I am. I've just
You've
finished doing
appeared.
that.
Hello.
Yeah.
If you look to the other side of this bit over here,
Is that the narrower
That's-
version?
the narrower version, yes, it's more compact than Bijou.
It is a bit, isn't it? I think we could go with the narrower version, actually.
And leave big gaps at the ends to fuck about with.
Yeah, I mean, it
Excuse
gives us a bit of space to play around with things if we need it. Yeah.
We can architect things. All right, cool. In that case, if I move these two
If you move that one.
in a bit, if I sort this out,
Are these all
Right.
right? Do you want me to start building machines off this end?
I'm just wondering if I can make it a little bit neater. But no, fuck it, go for it.
Was it
okay.
silica circuit boards you were doing?
We're doing whatever the Caterium ones are.
I thought it was the silica ones.
No, we unlocked silica, but I still
Because
want to do Caterium.
You've got silica right there.
We've got a lot of both. We've got
And
more
you've
Caterium
got-
than we have silica. That's the
Only
wrong-
because the Caterium circuit boards require plastic.
Yes, that was the whole point of doing the oil.
But they're
Otherwise-
plastic and wire. But you're building something with copper.
Yes. 1 second. I'll put the recipe on the screen so you can see it on the stream if you want to. And that's the current plan for building circuit boards. That is.
What? Okay.
So, yes, we're making copper sheets, and we're going to combine copper and silica to make circuit boards.
Right, so
Ah.
you're making silica circuit boards.
I hadn't planned. Well, that's the wrong. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do the fucking Caterium ones. The whole point of doing the Caterium ones, wasn't it?
But we're making Caterium computers.
That's right. Yes.
So the Caterium computers will use the silica circuit boards, the quick wire, and I guess it will use rubber, which we need to get from somewhere as well.
So my original plan was Caterium circuit boards to make Caterium computers because
But
it makes
then
it much
we
more
unlocked
compact.
Then we unlocked silica circuit boards.
Yeah, and the whole point. Yeah, so I didn't have. So the original plan was to not include silica because it made it a lot easier because you only needed to get quick wire and oil. We have got silica there. You're absolutely right. There's lots of other things we can use silica for. But you know, I don't mind either way, I suppose.
I was just wondering what you were making, to be honest.
It's all right. That's how I am every
Only
week.
Because I'd it's like, wait a sec, silica, Caterium.
Yes,
Which
well, we've
one's
got both.
actually happening? Both.
Well, we built the new Caterium factory on the basis of you making Caterium, using
Yes.
Caterium for that. And so we've maximised the amount of Caterium amount of quick wire we can make. We've done
Yeah.
that. We've done all that stuff, which is great. If we do this way, then yes, we can absolutely crank up we can put more quick wire into the computers, which will mean we need a balance of more rubber rather than more plastic. Because we'll still need rubber to make the Caterium computers.
Yes.
So that's fine, it just changes the way they're all set up. So let's try it and see how we get on. I mean, we could always change it later. That's not a difficulty. Oh, it's not difficult. It is difficult. It's just more work, which is fine.
It's more
Maybe
game.
that one
That's the thing. That's the whole point of the game.
That's the whole thing, isn't it? So I'll get rid of that off the screen for now. There we go.
Practically, that is actually the whole thing. That's
It's building and rebuilding the universe as you see it.
Yep.
Exactly. So if I put the input holes in, logistic input. All can go. Yeah, can go there. Let's give it a bit of space to work with. And I've realised I put the output pointing in that direction. I want to change that direction because we want. Merger. There it is. Like that. Because that way we can send it all this way, combine it together over there where the quartz is, which is where we're going to make those machines. Our pile of assemblers. Right, okay, so the inputs are going to be, we said 375s, didn't we? So it's Mark 4s.
We did, that's right.
Glorious. Like that.
Right, what are we making here?
We're just making boring
Copper sheets.
We are making copper sheets.
Copper settings.
Percentages. Right, before we do, yeah. Let's
right,
get that
yes,
right
okay.
first.
So what percentage? We've got 48 machines.
Yep.
Each one does 10 a minute.
So we're bringing in. So right, we've got to get this right.
2 lots of. Is it 2 lots of 370?
375. We've got 750 coming in. So yeah, it's 375.
Okay, so we divide that by 20.
Between
that
24
gives
machines.
37.5. That's not a number. That's that much divided by.
Yeah, that's fine.
20. Yes.
So we've got. If we look at it from the two sides point, where we just do it from that point of view. So
my brain just doesn't work at all.
That's fine.
I've just noticed.
750 in.
Yes.
And we're going to process it between 24 machines rather than. Sorry, 48 machines. My apologies.
Divided by 48 gives us 15.62.
Just check.
So we need the output to be. The input to be. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What do I want? A load of concrete and steel.
That's not right. I'm being an idiot at the moment.
I wrote a sales page today in using ChatGPT.
And did it succeed or did it fuck up?
It took an hour and a half to write a page that I would usually take a good 2 to 3 days to write.
Okay, that's very, very good.
That is incredibly good.
How good was it? Because I've heard some horror stories recently about things like ChatGPT. Right, people using it for things like car sales websites, and people going,
Right.
"There is no way that Vauxhall Astra is the most exciting since sliced spread, even though the advert says it is."
Well, you've got to be careful.
Yeah,
You've got to feed it the right
aren't.
information about the product to begin with. So I've got a sort of an onboarding thing where it asks you what the product is, what the niche is, all of that sort of stuff. What are the features and benefits?
Yeah.
And once it knows that, I then give it a persona. And if you pay for ChatGPT, you can give it some instructions on this is how I want you to respond. And so I've created this persona. Which is based on a marketer, and I'm going to have a lot of these that you'll be given. Each one is going to be for a different marketer, so it'll give you a slightly different tone of voice. And that basically tells the thing to write marketing sales copy, but not to be too much like a car salesman, essentially. But if you read the copy, and you can imagine the little things with the wobbly arms outside, then you've gone too far, basically.
You've gone too
far.
Now.
So once you've done that, it's a case of breaking down how you write a sales page and giving ChatGPT little snippets of it to say, now do this, now do this, now do this. Because the one problem that ChatGPT has is if you ask it to do a lot of stuff, more than, say, about 400 words, it kind of gets a bit bogged down with what it's already written.
I see.
Does it repeat itself?
Sometimes it repeats itself.
Is it
Sometimes,
incestuous?
Twice today, it's pretended to be a pirate.
I didn't know it had only one leg.
I just sometimes I asked it to write a series of headlines earlier today, and I said I want you to include a certain balance of words. So I wanted some power words in there. I wanted some emotional words and some common words, and it brought back all of the right words, just not in the right order.
Gordon Bennett. It's Les. It's not Les Dennis. It's Les Dawson of AIs. Right, quick one.
Eric
like this.
Morecambe
Not a lot.
was all the
well,
not in the right order.
Was it Morecambe? It was Morecambe.
It was Morecambe and Wise. Yes. No. Well,
Didn't he do?
that was the Andre
Dennis
Previn thing.
do
They're
that?
all the right notes, just not in the right order. That was.
Because what's his name? I always keep thinking of. I was thinking of there. Les Dawson was good at playing all the wrong notes, making it sound right.
Yes, he was very good at that, actually.
He was exceptional. It only takes a very good pianist to be able to do that. Right, we've made a small error.
Right, now that we've put 48 machines in, right, okay.
We only did 38. Because, don't worry. Because,
you know what? I could have told you that a few minutes ago when I did the calculation and it came down at 37.5.
Well, that's it. Because 10 of them are actually for the silica.
Right, okay.
So they're on the list
got...
as 45.
Right.
Yeah, we've got the resources to make them, that's what. So...
Do we want to delete them and then run this as 37, or do we want to?
Well, 38. Excuse me. 38 divided by 2 is what, 19 aside? That's really annoying. So make it 40.
Right.
4 rows of 10.
4 rows of 10, and we had 4 rows. So the last 2 need to come off for each row.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that'll be right, and then I can work out the calculation. So we still want to produce 375 a minute. So we're still going to do that. And we're going to do that between 40 machines, not 38, which means the calculation means we're going to run at 93.75%. So if I change that,
93.75.
93.75%, and then if I double check that, so we go 93.10. That is.
So that's 9.375 per minute.
75. And
because
then
it's 1 to 1 if you think about the clock speed.
Is. Exactly right. So yes, if you set to 93.75, which I've done all do that for all the first ones manually, and then off we go.
All right. Well, I can use my special patented copy and paste buttons.
That is magnificent.
To go along all of these rows and press paste. I wish I had a second Stream Deck all these years ago when we started playing this game, just so I had a button that I could press.
Copy and paste button on your Stream Deck.
I have on the Stream Deck Plus with the bigger buttons on, which I usually use just for audio.
Yeah.
Speaking of, did you see that thing I put in our chat earlier?
I may not have done. I haven't had a chance to look at the universe.
Yeah, I thought new Stream Deck settings.
Right.
That let you have basically an action where when you press a button, it goes back up to the parent folder. So if you're playing a sound effect, for example, you can set it so that you press the button to select your sound effect, and then it goes straight back onto your normal streaming thing.
All right.
It's a really nice idea, I think. I don't think it'll be any good for us because we've got that lag that nobody else seems to have.
Mental lag. It's fine. Oh, it's not mental lag. All right, okay. Excuse me.
It's a bit mental.
Slightly.
Right, hopefully that's all of that pasted. So now...
There we go. So there we go. An output listed there. Got the inputs there. So now I can start copying and paste this down the road. So we're merging out. Cool. All right. Actually, I put a sign up saying how many out it is. It's actually a lie.
Is
I'm
it?
going to delete that altogether. Yeah, because at that location, that particular location is not that many sheets.
I see.
It needs to merge with 2 others to make that. So the middle rows can all be Mark 4s, and all the side rows can be fucking bloody Mark 1s. If you really want to do it that way.
We're still
That's
on
that
Mark
sort.
2 power poles, aren't we? Because we haven't got enough to do the Mark 3s.
Yeah, we don't have enough. No, we're in that weird situation. We haven't got enough what's his faces to make those. I say
Mark
what's his
3?
face.
Oh,
Mark 3 needs rubber and
I see
computer. Yes.
That's the one.
Which is a bit of a shame, because it would be nice to have that
That's the
many
thing.
power pole.
Every time we get a pocket dimension inflation thing, where we increase the size of our bag, it's only because we can carry around the extra resources needed to make all the random shit that we need.
Yes.
It's immediately consumed. I like it, but it is amusing.
Bum. 1, 2. We've got 40, haven't we?
Yes.
These take 7, don't they? They take 7. Bloody hell.
Hey, 7 watts.
The power
Rides?
poles take 7 connections, which
Yes.
means you can only use
So
5.
it's an in. Yeah, that's right. In and an out and a 5. So you might just find it easier to do a single one for every row of 4. I was going to say, do you want to do a grid above rather than below? So you do like
it needs
like
putting a roof on.
No, I don't mean a roof. I meant like aluminium beams. The beams across the top.
Now,
No,
stick with
don't-
this. I
Okay,
think.
Okay, so
There is a reason that I'm thinking about it like this. Because I can. Because
no.
I think it's looking neater, that's all. I think in previous
No.
builds and things, I've gone for electricity just because it was more convenient.
Now you've got a jetpack. You're like, I don't fucking need that.
Basically.
Get on with it.
Well, the stuff in the floor is good, but it's really annoying if we then need to reconfigure stuff.
Yes.
Stuff on the ground is the easiest way of doing it.
You know what? You know, you built that floor to do extra stuff in.
Yeah.
Because I built these so close together, we don't need it.
Bugger. Never mind. We can use it for something else later on.
See, there was a reason we did it, and we immediately went and discounted it and went, we've got all the space we need, and then still I didn't use it.
Never
Oh,
mind.
it's quite funny.
just-
This is a standard. We go back to that one where everybody watching will be going, why aren't you blueprinting this? It's so obvious. It is so obvious.
Well, yeah, that often happens with us though, because we don't,
Well,
because we haven't had blueprints forever. We don't
But
always think about
we
it.
will do that. We will do it once we've got full outclad, because then we can just outclad. We can Mark 5 everything.
Yes.
Right now, our outclad, we can't. Although we have a massive supply of that available, thanks to Ari. I'm kind of saving it for special occasions. That sounds weird, I know, but weird. Right. Okay, that's the input belts on that side done.
Maybe if I do sections of 4.
Can I do entire row like that? Nice. Okay. Uh-oh, that didn't go well. The output's going to be just there. Mr. Bean.
He's being annoying today, isn't he?
Well, he's got his friends.
say-
It's like Team Bean.
I say today, he's always annoying like that.
He's quite amusing, really, isn't he? Isn't he lovely? Can we give him a hug?
Says the person who was blowing him up earlier.
Well, he needs a hug, doesn't he? it's like tough love, isn't it? Or not, as the case may be. It's how to break children, turn them into monsters. Terrible state of affairs. Alright. That's that bit done. And then if I do the same for the outputs over here. Dude! You're in the way! Don't make me do it. No, don't run on the spot. Run away, don't run on the spot. I can't build the bloody No! Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to have to kill him. I'm actually going to have to kill him. That's really annoying. Right.
I mean, I thought you'd have to kill him to be fair, but...
Brutal. To be honest, you need to die.
It's a very Alan Partridge thing, isn't it? To be honest, you need to die.
God, there's two of them. Can I get this in before he decides to get involved? Yes, right. Right, okay. Outcome. Where's the big guns? I want the other. Give me Nobilisk. Right. I've thrown that over his head. Idiot. Right. There's going to be an explosion. I don't know how many I need to explode. There could be whale meat everywhere. Give him 5 to start off with, shall we? Right, that's 5. Right, Mr. Whale. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
I imagine yeah.
Right, now can I build? I bet he's died in a position I can't build the belt. No, there we go. Brilliant.
Hoist by your own petard.
Yes. That's because you called it a petard. I finished watching Masters of the Air this week on Apple.
Oh yeah.
With the family. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Sad in places, well made in others.
I have heard very good things about it, actually.
A lot of people have criticised it, but the way I would look at it from historians and all that rest of it, and the way I look at it is this. It's telling a story that's digestible by most people in a way that's going to tweak their sensibilities, but not make them horrified, vilified, or anything else like that. It's what TV or stuff like that does really, really well, which is telling it's making a good story out of something to make people pay attention and even research or look into the things that happened in the past, make them curious about it, which I like, without getting to it must be like this. But I say it may have been the truth a little bit, but it's interesting. Apparently, I read today that it was meant to be 12 episodes long, not 9. But COVID.
Oh, well, that's possible.
So it had a certain little bit of at the moment towards the end of the series where you're like, oh, I wish that had developed a little bit further with that relationship sort of thing.
Okay.
A couple of those. But
that makes
nothing
sense.
That wouldn't screw it up. That said, there are a number of other things on there. Has anybody seen the completely untrimmed misadventures of Dick Turpin or whatever it's called?
No, I'm waiting for it to be all finished, so because I will just binge watch that sort of stuff.
With Noel
Fielding. Anyone see the Bake Off last night?
No.
No.
Celebrity stand-up to cancer Bake Off.
Oh, they're usually really good.
They are really good.
What did you enjoy?
Yes, it was good fun. It was
I've
nice.
just finished watching the Junior Bake Off, which aired in January.
Is that good? Because I saw it on there and I thought, well, maybe we could give it a go.
Willow likes those.
They're decent,
okay.
yeah. They are good, bakers.
Okay.
But not so good at candle making.
Is there more
Sometimes they
than
do
one
strange
season?
things that Mum shouts at the telly and goes, "No, do that. You shouldn't be doing that."
That's
Most
the
of
whole-
the time, it's little bits of egg yolk in egg whites which they have to whisk up.
Yeah.
Right.
And if anybody knows baking, that just won't work.
The thing about that kind of stuff is that I like that kind of thing because they're learning. They're allowed to learn
Yes.
on live TV. Or, you know what I mean? Not live, but you know. Balls.
Right, power's in. Output looks like it's in. Input looks like it's in.
Somebody was whisking egg whites to make meringue for
Yeah.
half an hour or so. It usually takes 10 minutes.
I was going to say,
Yes.
that they've got some serious arms now.
It was all in electric.
Half.
A Moulinex. Other brands are available.
Moulinoir. Yes,
Are they?
they are. Is that
They
gonna-
are, unfortunately.
Oh, that's through the wall. Right, okay. That's fine.
We've
Actually,
been
I'm gonna-
looking
I'm
at
gonna
new
modify it
coffee
slightly.
machines because
Yeah,
we're not sure whether our coffee machine's working or not. Sometimes it seems to work perfectly well, and then sometimes it doesn't. Mum cleaned it last week. She put
that's
some.
never a good idea.
She what's the word? I was going to say deloused. That's not the right.
Scaled?
Scaled.
Descaled. That's it.
That sounds more funny.
Yes, it does. She descaled it last week because we thought that might be the thing that's making it not work.
Ooh,
But we
that's not good.
won't know until it breaks again. I was shocked at the amount of machines you can't get anymore.
Oh
the-
yeah, there's so many
you
things
know,
you can't do.
It's I'd always thought it would be relatively straightforward to get a coffee maker, but I don't seem to do them anymore.
Allowed those.
What kind
Not
of
unless you
coffee
want.
maker is it?
It's just a normal. Well, we've got a Russell Hobbs one, which is red.
Ah.
That's the
but they-
important part. That is red.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, Russell Hobbs stuff, that is the important part. Nobody else's is. But they don't seem to do those anymore. That's the 12-cup version. But we could only get 10-cup versions, which would do for us, to be fair. But
Oh yeah, I was going to say, how many cups do you need in a day? Wow.
well, when Mum has her
It is between 3.
friends around, then that's 8 people at a time.
Oh, bugger. I've
And-
just done it wrong.
What have you done wrong?
Idiot. It's all right. It's all right. It's not a problem. I'm
Oh,
just
you
being an
okay?
idiot.
That's fine.
I'm going to put that one in the floor again. Right, that's fine. And then we connect the outside ones up like that, and then like... That's the other one gone. There, got it. So I just bypassed, because I realised I'd got to put it through the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put the wall there for the hole. I thought I'd better move the pillar out of the way, the one you put in out of the way.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine.
Bit neater. Right, okay, so...
Oh, that's
well, I've got
nice.
two... What's
All
that?
of a sudden, my video that I released yesterday, which was called
Yes.
Outcast to Icon, the remarkable
Outcast to Icon, what?
the remarkable redemption of the Sixth Doctor, has suddenly got a lot of
Wow.
views all of a sudden, which I wasn't expecting.
Yay! Probably because you posted a nice picture of him.
Maybe that's what it is. That's actually done very well. It's got over 100 likes on X, which doesn't often happen for stuff.
That's a very
100,
substantial amount of likes.
137 likes and 31 reposts.
It's gained a bit of traction.
It has, as you
Traction.
say,
An
a little bit of traction.
An engine, yes.
So where's the output from here? Is that all output?
Right,
But it can't
I'll
all
put
be
holes
output.
in the floor.
We've got to have 2 outputs here, haven't we?
We are. Well, hold on a second. There is a slight issue.
Right.
So I put holes in the floor.
Yeah.
Of course, we put a double floor in, didn't we?
Oh yes, of course.
So I'm going to go and fix that right now. Because, you know, because of things. I wish we could fix this bloody problem where the torch goes off to get our bloody thing. That's so annoying. I have to get our man tube.
Right, there we go. 75 outlet sheets a minute again.
Nice.
Only thing is, it's stealing copper out of machines.
So only be short term. That should be.
All this stuff is short term at the moment until we sort out a proper copper supply for it.
Cool. All right. So each of the machines are outputting a level of stuff. Now, we're going to be outfitted all on one Mark IV. So each of these can output on a Mark I.
Can we?
2 Mark IVs. Sorry, 2 Mark IVs. One either side. So if you look at the roof, there are now 2 holes.
So that's okay. Oh, right, that's output. Right. Yes, of course.
And then this is a merge situation. You merge some things like that. I put a merger right there.
Merger.
It is indeed merger.
I'm trying to see.
And if I buy one on this one here, like that.
About a third of the.
But then we've got a pillar problem with the existing input. Well, we can move the existing input. I can tidy that. That's not a problem.
You're right. That's the input. Yes, but we need 2 of those, don't we? We need one either side.
There is one either side.
Let's just go upstairs. I'm just working out in my brain where everything is.
Yes, that's a very good idea. Of course, because of that position. So what I'm going to do, I'll move this supply of things in a moment. So if you come on, go to the other side.
So do we need holes?
No.
We have holes
See the
there
hole in
as
the
well. I see. Yes. Yeah.
So we should be able to go forward Mark IV right.
I see what you're doing. All right.
Like that, and then connect said device up like that. Go like that.
It is quicker rather than using a tube just to fall off the edge.
Yes, that's what I do. Yeah, down tube, up edge.
No, up tube, down edge.
Up down dale. I don't know. Right, so that's essentially it. That's the example. So you just need merges all the way along there into those, and I'll go the other end and fix this other thing. So if I move this over a touch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna.
If you complete the other side, I'll fuck about with this, and then there'll be space to do this side as well. Probably a pain in the butt. Excuse me. That was disgusting, James. Right. Actually, I might go high. Yes. Let's go around the edge. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bloody hell. Like that. Are they Mark 3s? They are Mark 3s. Glorious. That's lovely. Ah, fell down again.
Keep placing these merges in the wrong place.
I'm very good at that. That is my special skill. I think that should end up being straight. If my calculations are correct, which they're not always, as we discovered earlier. That is the wrong place. Brilliant. I get it right the second time. Is that in line with the roof? The answer is no, of course it isn't. Why would it be? Oh, get out of the damn tube. Fell off the edge while flying around trying to sort something out, and then that was it. Done. I was a goner. 2, 3, 4 now.
Right, I'm going to go up and check, but we should start having input.
Half of the machine's working.
Mm-hmm.
There.
We already have output. Everything seems to be working wonderfully.
That is marvellous. Ooh.
Ooh.
Milestone reached.
Overpack!
The Overpack enables aerial overview of all powered factories, as well as easy transport across multi-level buildings by wirelessly connecting to the power grid.
One of the
It
nicest
also gives you
things.
6 additional inventory spaces.
Does it?
Nice.
I didn't know that. Oh, he's forgotten that a bit. Okay.
No, sorry, 3. There's still some.
Well, look. Oh, yep, there they are. They've materialised very briefly. Okay.
But
So,
it will be
Our
useful.
left is tier 8.
ooh, that means nuclear.
It does.
Find another valley to fill full of nuclear power stations. I have to admit, I do like what we did last time. That was quite fun. What did we learn last time that we shouldn't do again? Like, other than
Shouldn't
running into
explode.
failure?
It
Didn't
didn't explode.
Well, that's because
Why
we
not?
made sure we didn't do it, but it shouldn't do it.
I mean, it was a nightmare to run through sometimes because there was so much radiation going on. Because it's quite a linear factory, wasn't it?
I'm not the only
We
one.
had the hazmat suits and things built ahead of time,
True. That's
That
always
was
nice.
useful. Hmm.
and the iodine filters as well was built ahead of time.
Aye.
Perhaps routing all of the resources down a place where Vimus isn't going to instantly say, we're not routing the resources that way because I want to use it for something else.
I don't know what you meant. Yeah, okay. They all gone green.
We did quite well.
I think about that point in time we're starting to learn.
It was
We've
like
got a
our,
bit more fundamentals.
it was pretty much the final project before you
Chaos.
tried to do storage and then
And
lag
then
killed
lag
everything.
got- yes. We've learned our lesson. That's probably the biggest lesson we've learned, I suppose.
Right, so not everything's green yet, but it is filling up still. So.
Yeah, I think it's just that. Yeah, they're starting to come through.
Mm-hmm.
So that is Le Copper. So the next task, other than making this look prettier, which we can do, put some walls, some doors in the corners or whatever. Let's go and do that now quickly. Not that we actually need them because it's got no roof, but I'll put them anyway. That way. Our old tradition of supply doors.
Ah! Ah!
What have you done?
Ah!
Hello. What are you doing? Oh, you.
Ah!
Going up.
Ah!
He's
Ah!
right. Our vast. Right,
This
let's
is,
go get this
this is good.
empire.
We've got more space we can use up here for something. That's good.
Yes, but not for what we're about to achieve.
Not for what we're about to do, which is 20
Well,
refineries.
actually, you know what? You say that out. I say that out loud. We've got a choice. We're going to either send 375 silica that way or bring sorry, copper sheets that way, or bring 375 silica this way.
Well, I think we should. I
You know what,
thought
that might make more
we would be
sense.
bringing it this way, but I don't know.
Well, actually, no, because the
I
circuit
hadn't really
board's going
thought
to end up
about
over
it.
that side, aren't we?
Yeah,
Because we want the
probably.
circuit boards to head towards the computers, which will be towards the oil, because they need to be with the oil stuff.
Yes.
So it does make some sense, to otherwise we're going to have one thing going both ways. Let's go and should make a better man tube situation than this. Just leave it alone.
I don't know. I don't think we need much of a man tube here. It's
You're gonna
doing what we need to do.
excavate.
It's
It's doing the necessary right now, isn't it?
yeah, it's getting us down
Right.
to a level. Whereabouts are we going?
Well,
Some,
that's the question.
something
actually-
I've just done
Yeah.
Yes.
is create a was it a zip line between the steel and the oil production.
Makes sense.
So I'm forever running between those two to pick out resources.
Yeah. That makes a good. That makes a
It's
very
a
good.
good idea. It's a very good idea.
Right. I'm building a huge tongue.
Milestone exchange
Oh, yeah.
concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Yes. It's a temporary tongue. You'll have seen this kind of idea before.
A temporary tongue.
A temporary tongue. A tongue of temporality.
Oh, I see. Right, I see what you do. Yeah, I see what you are.
A temporal tongue.
A temporal tongue. A tongue of temporariness.
Temporal chicken.
Yes, the temporal Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Time Chicken.
The
It's
Kentucky
a,
Time.
it's a temporal chicken.
Have you brought your? Do you have your time chicken? Doctor, it's the time chicken.
That should be a thing.
The time. The poultry.
You
of
you
time.
wait. This time next week, I'll have written a 3-book
Synopsis.
trilogy in ChatGPT
Yes.
The time chicken.
about the time
The
chicken.
time. The Doctor and the time chicken.
Doctor Hoodly Doo, the time traveling chicken.
Yes. Doctor Foghorn Leghorn. It's the Foghorn Leghorn incarnation of Doctor Who.
I see.
Right. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. I'm speaking like him now. We'll put a beam underneath this and the rest of it in a minute. We need. Yeah, I know.
We
know.
need.
We need.
We more
believe.
of a life than we have.
This is not the life you're expecting, but it's the life you've been given. So fucking love it.
True.
We love it. I do. Right then.
Well, this is not the life you're looking for.
No, I think most people would say that. Okay, so if we build a sort of
Now that's a
Floor
life
system.
I've not heard for many years.
yes. Hello, Alex.
I swear that
How are you doing?
I swear that impression's getting worse every time I do it.
It's all right. It's okay. We are pretty much old and well,
Right.
Well, get growing, definitely.
yeah. I think it goes without saying, really. We're going to build a factory.
Right.
It's going to take the input that we provide,
Mm-hmm.
probably through a hole that looks approximately like this. And it's going to run along, and it's going to manufacture stuff. So I'm
Yes.
guessing it needs to be a couple of wide either side. Yeah, kind of a couple wider than this either side. Just go a bit along. Needs to be about 5 long. 6 long would be ideal. But yeah, sort of like that. That'll be all right. You got it. Either side. I'll do the input bit, and then we're at a spot where we can be.
Under the sea in an octopus's garden.
There would be an octopus involved. I have to admit, I did consider the octopus situation. It was calculated, cogitated, and chosen to be valid. Please leave your octopuses at the door. We don't need your octopi around here. No more. Okay. I may. Have you got a chainsaw?
I might have a chainsaw. Yes,
Do I
here we
delete
go.
this tree?
Delete the tree. Yes.
The tree of removal is required.
There we go.
And then if we do a basic
So
production
there's-
setup. Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. Well, we knew that anyway. This can be put on hold for a moment because I just realised we're
Yeah.
not converting this because it's the 10. I was going to do the 10 in constructors, but it's the silica we need to do that for. So this is
We-
going to be the
we
13
do.
and a half,
So
14
we need,
assemblers.
right.
And to do that, we need to go higher. But this can be the underfloor. Aha! The underfloor. We've done it. Well done. Congratulations. Without realising it, we built an underfloor.
That's,
I'm going to give it
that's
some.
what we do every week. It's like,
Yes, what have you done this week? Well,
we
mistakes
built an underfloor.
turned in.
Oh, it's glass.
I'm
That's
gonna-
nice.
I thought it might be quite nice.
We
so
don't. Yeah, we
underfloor
haven't
gets
used
some
that for a
light.
while.
So if we go 5 wide. Now, if I do that again, one more, and we'll have a quick look and see how much space assemblers need. Because assemblers have got 2 lots of incoming, haven't they? They do. I've got no rotors to make an assembler, but that's not the point.
Have you not? I can make an assembler if you
No.
want.
If I was to place, and I mean temporarily place.
I tell you what,
a-
because I think we're going to have to go back and get some rotors anyway. If I give you those
yeah.
for now, because we're planning stuff out,
thank
it's
you.
a bit easier when you do it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. If we say the middle is in line with that, we leave ourselves that much space. Is that going to be enough space, Vim? Space Vim, by the way, is me, just in space.
Vim
pigs.
in space.
Exactly right. Is that
Is that
too narrow
too
a gap?
close? That's too close.
That
surely.
looks too close.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. It just. It feel. Oh God. You know what?
Oh, it's just go on, pull it
I
back
mean,
one.
You know it's going to work. Oh no, it's going to be. No, I can't put a belt in there. Surely. Just check. No, you can. You can belt that. No, I don't think you're prepared. I mean,
I'm tempted to say let's do it. Can you belt it on both
Okay.
sides? You bloody can.
yeah.
Done.
Okay, that's the thing's happening.
I love that.
Can we?
That's
can we
tiny.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
It is. Compact assemblers time, people. Compact
Oh,
assemblers.
dear. We need a blueprint
Right.
for this now.
We will need a blueprint for this. It's going to be 7 long either side. I don't think I've got enough rotors to make that happen. Now, I know you've given me them, but it's very kind of you. But they're 1 1/4 wide, are these? I think they're 1 are they 1 1/4? Let me just put it on a whole platform over there somewhere so I can see. They're 1 1/3. They're 1 1/4. They are 1 1/4 wide. So for those of you who can't add, 1.25 times 7, and most of those of you lazy like me, more is 9 long. We've already put in. Well, I say 9, but that's 9. It's 2.
We did 6, didn't we?
We did 6 or 3.
And now we're running into land.
7, 8, 9. That's one reason why I wanted to go higher as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think. Look at that.
That's
The
good.
only thing is, there's enough space underneath to put. No, there isn't. Shit.
We run.
Oh no!
we run
Oh
out
no!
of-
No, we're good. Oh no, we're going to run out of space on the outside edge because of the inputs and out the inputs. We'll have to put some of the inputs above.
Are we though? I mean, can we?
Yeah, look, come underneath.
Okay,
Where are you?
I see.
There's a bit of a rock in the way for the ones on the left
There
hand
is a
side.
bit of a rock in the way, like you say.
There's a small formation. Maybe we have to turn it around. Maybe we
Not
can use
a
our
tree there anymore, though. That's a handy thing.
That's always good to know.
And there's
turn
power
it-
going. Hang on, I've
Yeah,
got
but
to
that
sort
doesn't need to
that
be there
out.
anymore.
No, it probably doesn't, but still.
Well, there must be a power. Well, yeah, just fix it for now. I wonder if we just turn this round through 90 degrees. I mean, I know that's cool. We can make it just as compact and bijou. Oh, by the way, I should get rid of that. Sorry about that, people. I left
There you
the
go.
calculation on the screen for a while. I had not noticed. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute muppet. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, if we turn it round and go the other way, might be better. Probably would be, wouldn't it? Okay, in that case, we need it 5 wide. Oh, you need it 5 wide. Oh, that makes it a lot easier. Because that way it won't get in the way. And then we need it, I said 9. We'll call it 10 long. How long is it at the moment? 5. So we get 2 more rows of 6, let's say. Is that one? That one. That one. That one.
Do another one there as well, couldn't you? Just
Like that. Now, will we have enough space if we use that area to build underneath? The answer is it's getting really tight in this corner.
it is really tight anyway, I think.
But we don't need to go quite that wide. So I'm thinking, if I delete these 2 machines quickly. What is I'm thinking? What it is?
Right.
That I delete holes in the I make holes in the floor. Right? No, that's wrong. That is. Okay. If I build an assembler like that, the inputs on that. So. There. And I think it's there, isn't it? And if I then just delete that entire row, just for fun. Right, is there space underneath? The answer is yes. There is space.
The final frontier.
There is, although I have realised that it's going to be an uneven number of things, so these machines need to move again, but it's okay. Like that, I think. Ah! Wrong way around. I fucking hate when I do that. I always try and avoid it, and then I just don't pay enough attention, and that's it. We're doomed. We're doomed. If we jam it. Good evening, Jam. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're good. This would be a merger. We'll send it that way because we need to. That's help if I actually built it in the right spot. Don't tell me it's not going to work this time. What? Maybe it doesn't work in that direction. Oh no, that seems to be good. And we're making what we're making out of these. We're making what are we making out of these? Not the circuit boards at this point.
It's not circuit board at this point.
No, it's the silicon
It's
circuit
the-
boards. That's where. That's right. No, it is these. It is those.
Oh, it is. Look.
Yeah, silicon circuit boards.
More buttons pressed.
Hey, what's that mean?
Congratulations.
Reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells which can be pressurized to extract resources such as nitrogen, water, and oil.
Nice.
Nitrogen will contribute to more advanced aluminum parts.
My new. How are we
Now
this
have
evening?
access to crude oil wells.
We're doing all right, Jam. I'm
We
a
are.
bit frazzled, but we're good. Hope you're doing all right too. Dave, good evening. Hello.
See, I was doing better before we started.
I was doing worse.
And
So
I mean, it's just I've been sat doing things for a long time today, so you know, it catches up with you eventually.
knackered, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm a bit.
Got a lot
awake.
done though, which is the good thing. I mean, you know, you want to have a lot done.
Yes.
You want to feel like
Completely
you've
agree with
achieved
that.
something, you know.
Jam's not bad. Just selling things on AH on Final Fantasy 11. Not long back from work. Oh. Yeah, I didn't finish till 7 tonight. Don't do that very often. I'm not used to it as much anymore. But needs must and all that. Right, so I've used your resources. Very kind of you to provide them.
Blame.
To
Why?
blame me. Fair enough.
Wow, that was
It's just harsh, isn't it? I
a
mean,
little bit.
you just can't get the followers these days. Sorry.
Oh
Dave.
dear.
It's the sound of the son of Dave. So, essentially, I mean, that's obviously some of them. That's some of the machines.
How many machines do we need? Is it? I can't
It's,
help build them because
7
I've given you all
either
the
side.
things I had.
No, I know. Yeah, you have. I'm just trying to think. I can't really build. I'm looking at going, I can't build them anymore, can I?
Yeah, I think you'll be able to build a lot.
You
I
reckon?
mean, as long as you've got resources.
I think I've got some resources. I didn't realize I had you give me that. I think you only gave me 60. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
no,
I
they
mean,
only use 4.
they don't use a lot per thing.
Nice. Okay, go the other end then. Ah, fudge. Cute. Oh, I did not. I was pussyfooting around trying to work it out, and then I didn't realise it was that easy. You give me exactly the right amount of resources. That's ridiculous. Thank you.
Well, we were lucky we had exactly the right amount of resources. But
Well, hey, you know, it's good planning in it. Obviously.
yeah,
By yourself in this case, not by me, because clearly I hadn't got the right resources. Right, so if I finished in the middle bits of these, so that's the machines. We're gonna have to do all the inputs underneath, which will be exciting. We're gonna have to squeeze them in somehow. But we'll make it happen.
they're going to be the worst thing because of the
Yeah, big time.
areas.
But that's the sort of the output sorted, and this output will end up being into a storage box and a what's his face to go with it, because we're going to be pumping out these at a rate which will be rather amusing. Well, it should be 170 a minute, which is much better than we have been. So I need to go underneath and start making. So I need to put some floor holes in. Are you going to do the Mr. Stevens specialty?
I'm doing the power at the moment, and I can actually put the things in the machines as well. The
Oh, yeah, that's a
recipes.
good point, yeah. In this case, the recipe, we're running. It says 13.3636, which is a
Right.
horrible calculation. But the target number is the important thing. So if I'm going to bring it up on screen, but this time I'm going to get rid of it afterwards. We want to make. Oh God, really? 170.455 circuit boards. That sounds insane, doesn't it?
Right.
Let me write that down because I'm not going to remember that number.
That
That's
does
a
sound
stupid number.
insane.
170.455. Okay, let me get rid of that calculation off the screen. We don't need to see that anymore. Right. And then if I go into here, 170.455 divided by 14 machines is 12.17, 0.16 a minute. Oh, that's awful. 12.17 is like 90. 12.176. I put a third digit in. I can. I just rounded it up to 12.18. And then if we look at the actual figure, 12.8 by 14, we'll be putting out. So it'll try and make slightly more than we can actually put in. So it's 97.4. Should we just put it at 100% and not worry about it?
No, let's do it. Was 97 point what?
4.4.
97.44.
Right, I will carry on.
That way we've done it. No one can complain that we haven't at least tried.
And then somebody will come along and go, yeah, exactly. It's not like we're playing like being perfect. It's just that we're like this. It's how we go. Right, okay. I know for a fact this is going to be, what I'm about to do is going to be a pain in the posterior. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, actually, thinking about it. We'll give it a go. Right. Okay, especially where the input hole is. Fudge. Right, the input hole can be moved. That's not a problem. We have an excess of... Oh, excuse me. Power. Is that going to be a problem this end? No, that's good. Alright.
Okay, we have power.
Pour one out the back. Thank you. We have a slightly truncated floor space. I know in the excess bit, we don't need that excess. But
the truncated floor space is going to be a problem when we get to this end of it, isn't it?
Just because we put power on the end of it. Right. So we have one input feed that's going to go to there, another input feed that's going to go to there. How am I going to differentiate between them? It's going to be a pain in the ass. I should have gone 2 floors high. There's not enough space to do that. Okay, that's fine. Right. Right, while I'm working this out, because I just realised I give myself a really tough job to do. We have all this space though. If you just put it in the middle of the box.
Where am I?
Alright. So if I put one in for you. There.
Yes. Sorry, suddenly I was in the wrong place.
That's alright. Right. So the obvious thing to do is put a splitter in. Nice splitter. There we go. I'll do it off this one. Start off with the secondary hole. Well, that's excellent. So some stuff coming in, it gets split, but that's not going to be good. In fact, we don't have a way to put this, is it? Because we can put it in the middle somewhere. That's a good point. Oh, I'm going to have some fun with... Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Fun with holes.
Yeah. I hadn't meant to make it this interesting. I really hadn't.
Okay. I suppose you do have 2 lots of things coming. Actually, it's not too bad.
I'm going to have to... Yeah, the belt's going to have to cross each other.
Okay, that bit's bad. But I mean, space-wise, it's not too bad. We're just clipping the very last one, but other than that, I think we'll be all right.
Oh, we spaced it. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that bit. That's amazing. We've done a fantastic job there.
All thanks to the little compact thing here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful, man.
Had that not been the case.
Yeah, so what I'm just doing is I'm just kind of working out. So there's going to be an offset split.
Yeah.
And then it's going to... This is like, I mean, plaiting with belts. I'm going to have to plait these things. Right. While this is going on, we need... Because, I mean, yeah, I'm happy for you to do this if you want to jump in and start doing this bit. Or we have a 10 constructor silicon factory that's needed up here on the hill somewhere. It's going to need maybe harnessing. Maybe we harness the whole of the. What's this stuff up here? Or maybe one of these. So we need up here, up on the hill here, where the Caterium is. Not Caterium, the quartz.
Quartz.
We need a.
Now, are we going to use the?
Come on.
Are we going to use the normal recipe for this? So we're using the standard quartz in
I
silica,
think it's a standard recipe, yeah.
or are we
Just
going
check.
to try and add in the limestone one and get more out? Or are we getting more out? You're not actually getting more out, are you?
Can you get limestone out of there in that area easily?
We
There is
might be
limestone
able to.
here, yeah. But there's no. Well, at the moment, our planning was 225 quartz into 10 constructors. That's all our planning was.
Yeah. I
it's entirely
think,
up to you.
looking at this, I'm thinking
Careful.
standard recipe.
Standard would be easy.
Because it's
I'm thinking
37.5 a
limestone's
minute.
really far away.
Yeah, it probably is.
And what you could do, if you want to be really nerdy, you could put a proper base on the 2 quartz nodes that are up here, convert one entire quartz node into silica and one entire quartz node into the quartz crystals in the little trays, and then sink the whole lot. And then take out of the silica what we need for this factory. But it just needs a foundation for each of the quartz things.
Because we do have
2 silica nodes,
silica
2 quartz
being
nodes.
made down here.
Really slowly.
Really slowly.
I mean, it's all we need at the moment, or did need.
It's a pure
But now
quartz
it's
as
got-
well.
2 pure quartz.
It's 2 pure quartz. So
I mean,
it's
you
a
can
lot of
run
quartz.
7. That's what is it? 1560.
120. Yes.
Because if you overclock them both, you're running at full belt speed on a Mark 5.
Wow.
So yeah,
We
I
haven't
mean,
got Mark 5, have we?
we can't run Mark. We haven't got Mark 3 miners yet, have we? That's the other thing we haven't
No.
got. They're
Haven't
not
we?
far away.
Do we not? I thought we had. Oh no, I think we
need
might be.
supercomputers for it, but
Yeah, we do.
supercomputers are
Yeah.
a pain in the posterior to create right now. Oh no, we
Right.
don't even have access to it yet.
Right, I'm going to get on with this belt comedy downstairs. I'll get it done as fast as I can, and then I can come. I don't know if you've got.
May delete all of this and start again.
Yeah, I think it's probably a really good idea.
But before I do,
As
I'm going to
long
have
as
to go back
there's-
to base and refill my bags because I think
Yeah, it's fine.
I just want to make sure I've got enough stuff to do everything with.
Yep.
As long as you leave an output for silica that can be grabbed, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crystal.
there will be.
as long as there's one constructor for each of those extra, then it's fine. Yeah, Mark III miners require fused modular frames, which require nitrogen, which no,
We don't currently.
We
have
haven't got that yet. Yeah.
Yet. Nope, we don't.
and resource wells is not something that I am thinking about. Is there any nearby nitrogen though?
I don't know. Really don't know about that. Which sheets are going to come to there?
I got
These
no
ones bring 'em in.
pings for nitrogen. Oh, found one.
Nice.
It's really, really all pure.
But I think they always are, aren't they, nitrogens?
No, there's some impure and some normal ones, but they are
A distance away?
actually there's
See-
some close to gerbil.
It's the
Oh, really?
ancient Chinese miner who never found anything. No ping.
I'm gonna mark
Well,
the
poor,
closest
poor,
one.
poor ping.
Poor
gerbil
ping.
one.
Poor ping is something completely different. It's some sort of sexual act with a.
We've got ping.
They know what's up.
We've got
with
a
a
ping.
submarine. There we go.
Yes. They might not. Yeah, exactly. They don't understand what's going on. Fine.
You
I've
mark
made
them
a
at night.
really difficult.
One thing
Not
I'm
bad.
not entirely sure about is how we've made it through to March, and you've been blamed 22 times already.
There's a reason for that. What we should have is a meter of how many people who presses the blame button. That would be a telling stat.
Wouldn't it?
It would be a very telling stat, I suspect. JP Wow Wow, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You want to see what's going on? There's a couple of us doing this. There's the multi-twitch link.
Hello.
Hi. How this stream has a gay limit. It's always... Well, we mean happy? Happy's good. We like happy. Happy's excellent. Did you not read the Famous Five when you were a kid? Oh, hold on a second, you've not grown up yet.
Is that what he meant?
Famous
Because
Five.
Have you not read
That's
the
a
Famous...
while
Oh,
ago.
come on.
That's a while ago.
Yeah. Exactly.
I actually read the Famous Five not long ago.
Is it the new version where they've got rid of the word gay?
No, it was the books that I had when I was a kid.
Excellent. They're really good.
Somewhere in the back of my head, I think I want to write something, and then I start sort of researching it and reading bits, and then going, yeah, I can't really be bothered anymore. So
That's fair enough. I see no issue with this. Right. Let's get that sorted there. Right, okay. Now I've got to do the bloody lattice work. How am I going to achieve that?
oh, I think you've got to plait it, like
I am going to have to plait it.
age limit, not gay limit. That's what he meant.
Oh, right, okay.
That's a very.
That's a very
typo and a half.
unfortunate typo.
Oh, God. So this stream doesn't have an age limit.
Not really.
Well,
we're
no.
adult, but we're not.
Stream because we're immature.
Yeah, we're not porny or anything. That's
No. Since they changed the rules on that, they changed the rules, didn't they? And so I originally had an age limit on mine in particular, but
I think I've still got
Because
one on
technically it's
mine,
adult.
but yeah.
so he says, "Build me a shite factory pronto. There's a big dump is coming."
Satisfactory.
Dude.
No, not an age
Well,
limit,
it's
but maybe we should have some sort of, mental
Disclaimer.
test before we get in to the...
For us.
Chippy chops chop lobby. Eh?
Is that to do with chippy jabba doody jabba? I have no idea about that meme.
I'm
I
not
didn't even know
meme
that was a
sen-
meme.
I'm not meme capable.
It's
I'm
it's a
incapable of
thing
memeing.
that has been going around the internet, and
You got it right.
I've intersected with it in some way.
We were.
Is it basically the modern version of do?
I don't know what that ancient version is, so I can't comment.
Surely you know what Baby Shark is.
Oh,
We've had it on the stream long.
Too many times. That's
Too
why
many
we've kind
times.
of that sound effect is now gone.
Is
Well,
it?
not gone,
Has
but
it
it's-
actually gone? Is it? Because
I don't think it has yet.
I
but,
think that was just selective memory because I completely forgot Baby Shark was a
no.
thing.
Do.
yes,
Oh, well, we
it's
forgot
something
about that bloody crazy frog as well, but that's beside the point. Yeah.
Someone that I listened to
Terrible.
covered
Wasted
Crazy
youth.
Frog
Covered them.
Covered crazy for in what?
What, in Greece?
as a song.
Oh,
Alright, okay. Yes. Platt Central is occurring. It's around here somewhere. I don't want to press the button. Is the
Wait.
button still there?
Okay.
Have I still got it? Because it's named after a certain person, that particular one.
Good question.
Oh, it
Ryan.
is,
Have
isn't
you
it?
still got it?
I don't. Well, personally, no, obviously. I'm gonna look at
I
it.
need a
I'm gonna quickly check it out. Hold on a second.
packager of all things. You
That's enough. I think I've got
No.
enough.
I think it's been
Ooh, have I
renamed
got
or
enough?
migrated or something.
removed.
It might have been excised.
Unceremoniously removed.
Yeah, deleted.
Excommunicated.
That's when you stop talking to somebody.
Put
Yes,
to the
let's not do
sword
that.
in the name of the Lord.
JP says, I love joining a stream that I can chat to instead of a million others. Dude, thank you. It's just,
It's-
yeah,
We do try.
never a truer word.
And then 10 minutes
We're
later
very
we try
trying.
again.
We're very bad at everything. It's, no, we appreciate that. We like chatting to people, don't we? That's the whole point.
We do like chatting to people. I think that's part of the reason that we
Half
do it.
fun.
Yeah, because we don't have
I would say
proper
it's part.
lives.
No.
Various reasons, mostly because we're old, and
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, you are like half our. Well, not quite half our age.
I am
No.
half your age.
oh god,
Gotta go to school soon
No,
anyway.
I'm not.
No worries, JP.
terrible. That would be awful. Thanks for coming along, and
Yes.
do
Hope
come
you
back.
enjoy school.
We're-
I know it's a weird thing to say, but you know,
Yeah, some people do.
I know. Gotta take into everybody's got taste. Gotta learn.
Well, that's
Well,
not true.
someone-
I know some people, they don't have any taste at all. I mean, you know, plaid
COVID?
in January.
That's it. Yeah, they've had COVID. That's just. That's mean, but yeah, true. Yes, you're more than welcome, JP. Please come back anytime.
Yes,
No
please
worries. We apologise if you ever swear in your general direction. It's just what happens occasionally.
do. It does. Or
Plug-
if,
plug your
if
ears, pretend you haven't heard it.
occasionally maybe there will be a song that one of or other
There
of us
may be.
remembers that is maybe not appropriate.
Well, not so much not appropriate as in maybe from an era where you didn't exist in.
Going round my head at the moment because I've just been listening to well before we came on stream to
Oh.
John Conroe's album,
Balls.
live album.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I've just
so
built a whole
going
load of
round
things
my
at me.
head at the moment is I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Oh no, really?
Yeah,
I've just. Well,
I
I've
can't
just
get rid
done
of it. All
something
stream has
stupid.
been there.
I'll have to delete all that lot. I've just built a whole load of really useful. What do you call them?
Inks.
No. Conveyor lifts.
Right.
Very good.
Oh.
At pointing them all in the wrong direction.
Could you do me a favour before you start doing anything else?
Yeah.
Could you sidle over to the miner that is just to your
I
right
shall sidle in your direction.
and
Hello.
tell me if it's a Mark 1 or a Mark 2?
It's probably a Mark
that
1,
is
though.
I think it's a Mark 1.
Mark 1. Yes, the quartz one is a Mark 1.
So that's got 1 in it, so I need 3 more.
What you mean overclockers?
No, I mean portable miners.
Miners.
Yes, true. Very true.
What do I need?
Oh, that's good. I'm trapped by my own
Six.
belts. One of the problems with building a belting system is that you do tend to trap yourself if you're not careful.
Hoist by your own belt tard.
That sounds about right.
It sounds about wrong. I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
Well, a belt is to retard your stomach, isn't it?
It's probably true. Yes.
Yes. Certainly does for me.
I had an interesting week last night. Of course, I haven't told anybody because it
No,
happened on
we haven't
Wednesday.
had time to... That's a weird day to have fun or do
Yeah.
anything nice.
I spoke to a friend of mine who's setting up a bakery, and I'm going to be helping her with some stuff, internet marketing stuff.
Oh wow,
So that's
That
going to
is
be
cool.
fun. Yeah, because
that's a nice change as well.
she's very interested in doing sort of reels and TikTok and stuff like that, and social media things. So, and she's capable of doing that stuff in a way that most of the people that I work with who are over a certain age just wouldn't know what they're doing.
14. That's it. What are we building? That's a very good question. JP wants to know what we're actually making.
Well, at the moment, we're making a massive mess. Yes,
that's true,
I'm just looking at
Let me
Vimer's
fly up
stream.
here and I'll show you.
At the moment, we're making circuit boards, or the resources
Trying
in that were built into making.
Oh, it's
circuit
gone really
boards.
moody outside. Look at that.
It
That's quite
has.
nice
It's all
looking,
that
isn't it?
red sky. It's all yellow
lovely
here.
So, so I'm currently on this. So let's have a quick run through. There's a lot of our coal power, is down the valley, on top of the water. On the far side over there, underneath where there's a load of refineries next to the water, we've got water being mixed with copper to make more copper ingots, so pure. Above that, the ingots are being turned into coil. No, what's it? Copper sheets, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
And that's coming to where I am. Meanwhile, Mr. Stephen is over there,
Hang on, I'm
where the
just-
quartz is. There he is, flying around,
Just getting back.
and he's going to convert the quartz
I'm going to delete
into. There's
everything.
2 lots of quartz there, into silica to produce silica, and that's going to come into this factory here, and we can combine the copper sheets with the silica to make circuit boards. And eventually, well, the next thing after all this, once circuit boards are made, is they're going to round the corner to that factory up on the hill, where there's vast amounts of quick wire being made. And we're going to use these to make computers. Hi, Stephen, says JP.
Hello there.
Yeah, if I don't know, I posted it earlier, but there's a there. I say there. I press the button, and you might be on your mobile, so you might be able to do this. But there's a link there, to multi-switch link, which is to both myself and Mr. Stevens, so you can see 2 different views of what's going on.
2 different
At any one point
messes in one go.
It's yeah, two levels of carnage. We like it that way.
Let's order this so that I can.
So what's going to happen here is I'm going to have 2 inputs, one there and one there, and I need to put them to both sides. So this is why I'm doing this kind of weird up and over thing. I'm building lots of these, so I need to just go down here and just finish making all these.
I've made lots of boxes.
These are all things I'm going to delete. Oh, what, to put all the stuff in you've picked up?
No, because I deleted a lot of stuff and it's just left lots of boxes.
Oh, God. Right. You got it.
So
Nice.
I've made one big box, and I'm going to dump all of the stuff that's left over in there. But I imagine we'll sink it in the end because
Actually, it's pretty
can't be
bad
that
doing it
useful.
outside.
Have
you,
some of this fuel? in
JP,
here
are
as
you a
well.
Satisfactory player already? Are you someone who's already hot with the Satisfactory?
If you're not, we quite like it.
We do. We'll advocate for it. No problem at all.
Yes.
One
It's
of
a
the
type
best
duck,
dev
isn't
teams
it?
out there as well. Yeah,
An advocate.
it is. I thought you drink Advocate.
Possibly you do. I've never drunk a duck before.
Which end do you start?
Oh God.
Sorry. Close your ears, JP.
Do you know what you have when you drink duck? You've got to have it with crackers.
You do. Absolutely. Now I've got to think of a topping. Damn you.
Well, orange, clearly.
You're at coal. Oh, cool. All right. So you're. See, that's. So
We're
I
a
might
little
up
bit
here over
more,
top.
a little bit further on than that, but not much, really.
Yeah, you'll see down the valley. All that's coal power stations.
Yeah.
As far as the eye can see. But it did start off with just that first row. Eight power stations. That's it, just to get started. Gotta go.
Well, thanks ever so much for coming along.
Yes. Next time, stay for longer. It's nice to see you.
You don't need school. Nobody needs school.
Needs a strong turn. It can prove useful.
Bad habits? No, I don't know what you mean.
I wouldn't know how to do differential equations if it wasn't for school. Then again, I've forgotten how to do differential equations, so difficult to say
I
whether
was
it
going
was
to
useful.
say,
or
I
not.
don't think I ever knew how to do differential equations.
Right, I think I've got this right.
I wasn't in the bottom set in maths, but I wasn't anywhere near the top either.
I like that approach. That's a beautiful way of stating it. They made a funny mistake with me when it came to the maths stuff. I did maths, and I did all right. It wasn't too bad. I did it at A level as well. The problem was that they also said, well, you could do further maths. You did really well in GCSE.
Right.
Okay, great. A 4th A level. I really want to do that. That's right. You say I can? No problem at all. Let's give that a go. I spent the first year of my A levels trying to do further maths, and they specifically did, like they took like 3 months to do one particular topic.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've never had my brain stretched around quite as much as I did when I was doing further maths. I really, really enjoyed it.
Well, that's good.
I got towards the end, but the problem was all the homework I ever did was maths, which meant my
Sure.
physics, which I was meant to be doing, got absolutely destroyed
Just
because I didn't do
ignore it.
any physics homework at all
Yeah.
for A level, which is just brilliant. So, and my art I loved, and so physics kind of got left by the wayside. So it's one of those things where I'm trying to do this stuff, and then they got to the end of the first year and we did the exam for the end of the first year, and they went, okay, one of these things you've got 100% right. The other 66% of the stuff you got completely wrong.
Wow.
I was like, oh. And then they went, and by the way, the result we thought you got previously that qualified you for this subject, we've downgraded it. It's like, oh great, thanks for that, useful.
They downgraded it because they realised they'd made a mistake, or what?
What it was is that we finished our GCSEs a year early,
Yeah.
and we did AS level, which is like a half. It's half an A level.
Mm-hmm.
I did the AS level, and they thought I got a certain grade.
Right.
And then they went back and go, oh no, you didn't get that. You got a D.
Oh.
So we wouldn't have offered you in the first
bloody
place.
hell.
I got an A in the normal GCSE stuff,
Right.
which is great. And I was like, oh. So I really, really enjoyed further maths, but dropped it after the first year. But it was too late for me to catch up with physics. So it was like, that screwed me over doubly. It's like, you bastards. Still, I did enjoy what I did with it. Opened my eyes to how fun maths can be. But it is bloody hard. And I really enjoyed the bending of the brain that it did. I really enjoyed that bit. It really stretched what I thought was possible with it. I really enjoyed it, and I know people, like Ari and Minotaur have stuck with it.
As well.
Yeah. Every respect, because it is good fun though. I didn't realise how much fun it would be until I did further maths.
It's fun until about third year of uni.
Well, then it just gets hard, I suppose.
Then it gets too. The theoretical bits get too theoretical.
Oh right, okay.
I did quantum mechanics and electrodynamics, which were they were too far. Not even the lecturers knew what they were on about.
We had that with my degree as well. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
We had that with our GCSEs.
Lecturers?
Well,
yeah, I know.
you know what I mean.
Yes. It was.
I know what you mean, yeah.
I don't know. I hope things were different would be. Were I not that? Did I not do that? I would have got better at physics and maybe end up with more physics knowledge, which would not have been a good thing.
And then
I've
you
been
might
breaking
have
more
not have gone into the
Computer
industry which
science.
you've gone into. You never know.
Computer science in our school didn't exist. I
No,
went to
we didn't
university. They
have
went,
computer
you could do
science.
degrees in computers. I went, what?
It was
me going, well, I want.
It was a thing, wasn't it? It was a pretty. We didn't seem to have the. Sorry, I'm getting confused about what I'm doing.
I'm still platting, so you're all right.
How do I move backwards and forwards? Oh, that's it. Right, got it.
That'll be W and S.
Between different sorts of material.
That I can't remember off the top of my head. Actually.
Yeah, there you
Must
go.
have
It's
been
right. It's
press
R.
E.
Is it E? Yeah.
I thought it was E.
I've just pressed R and it worked, so I'm just going to assume it's that.
Oh right, yeah. R's.
Holding R does it as well.
Holding R.
Holding R gives you the wheel.
If I got my the degree I want to do in art, that'd be brilliant. Right. Oh, this is going to be fucking nuts.
Would you have done an art?
I wanted to do
Too high.
car design.
Oh, I see. Right.
And there was 5 places in the world that taught it,
Yeah.
and this is how optimistic I was. And they take and they estimated that approximately 10 people out of all those courses got jobs every year.
Jesus, that sounds
like-
about right though.
But I like, okay, but I want to design cars for a living. That's fantastic. So I thought I'd gone to the right. And this is how schools can fuck you over, and if they don't know enough.
Yes.
I went to, when you get to do you go and look at university. Some people do anyway. Go and look at universities. If you get the opportunity and you go and look at universities, I turned up at the Coventry University to look at that particular course. And the very first thing they did, we sat in this room. The bunch of us went and sat in this room, and it was like really exciting. It was, and they said, "This is not," and they read out the degree that I wanted to do.
Oh.
This is the engineering with auto design, not the auto design the other way around. And I was absolutely gutted. I was staying for the day to invest, in because engineering was the other courses I was looking at, because that's what I was kind of leaning towards. And I was gutted about that. I absolutely like years I've been thinking about doing this one course.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew my art wasn't brilliant, but I knew my maths and everything else could maybe get me in, and other things like that. And it was all because it was with a different body of degrees.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Back to the old. I don't know if it still exists.
I remember
ACAS
those.
and UCAS.
Mm-hmm.
So UCAS was the
Well,
one with all
UCAS
the kind of
definitely exists because we live near it.
Well, that's the thing.
Pretty sure ACAS still exists.
I think ACAS
It
is still
did
around.
10 years ago.
Well, my school didn't even mention ACAS existed to me. It was an ACAS degree, not a UCAS degree, and all my school did was UCAS degrees. And it's like, what? How's that even a thing? Did you not expect people to be able to paint, for example, out of your school? But it's a school that's dedicated to kind of, other stuff. So it was I didn't know. I had no clue, and it was heartbreaking. But at the same time, I've done what I've done. It was literally heartbreaking. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have got in. That's not the point. When you're a kid at 17, you don't care about that kind of shit.
No.
Do you?
It's always what could have been instead of what actually happens.
Oh, I love where I'm at. Don't get me wrong. Life's been good, as best it can be.
It's probably
but
been better because you didn't get the thing that you wanted to do.
I've met some different people, some lovely people as a result, and I'm happy in that sense.
I mean, I always wonder what I'd have done if I'd not done performing arts and focused on something which had practical use.
We'd both be cleaning loos.
We probably
Right.
would, wouldn't we? That's...
Yeah.
But I mean, when we were sort of in college, the internet was a new thing. Douglas Adams has got a good quote about new stuff, and I can't remember what it is.
Right. Well, that's fair.
But about people, something that is there when you're born is a job, and something else is a thing. I really should have thought this through before saying anything. Right. What?
It's not a problem though. All right. In the moment, I'd like you to head when you get a chance. Head this way and admire the spaghetti and tell me it's wrong. Seriously.
We had spaghetti for tea.
What's the is it strudel that's platted?
Pretzels is platted. Oh, I see what you mean. Where are you?
It actually reminds me. I think if you took the lid off this, it looked like something that Let's Game It Out did a few years ago.
Oh dear God. Okay.
You see what I mean now?
I see what you mean now.
The question
I wasn't
is,
expecting that. That's really cool. It looks really nice.
I don't know if it'll work.
No.
But I hope it does. I'm just finishing the inputs upstairs, and then I'll come and try and plumb it. Because what I've also realised is I've got all the input starting at the end where you are, quartz end.
Mm-hmm.
But the copper is going to be really complicated to get there. I should have put the input for the copper at the other end. I'm not turning it around now. It's like, no, I'm not doing it. Right, let's finish belting these up, and then I can attempt to route the copper in. But yes, how are you getting on over with the quartz?
I've just put the miners in.
Okay.
A lot of what I've just been doing is deleting the stuff that I should have deleted beforehand. So the miners are in right now, and now one lot's going to have to go off and do silica, and the other one's going to have to go off and do quartz. And in fact, the one that's doing quartz really needs to be split so that we've got. Do we need quartz as a raw resource? We don't really, do we?
No, you don't need a raw resource, but you do need the.
You do need the boxes, trays of it. So we'll do one each. One will do quartz crystals, and one will do the other.
Perfect.
So this will do 240 per minute. In fact, they both will, won't they?
Second. You're not doing. Oh right. Okay. If you do, non-clock 240, yeah. If you don't overclock them.
They are overclocked.
In which case, 600. 780, won't it, now?
600.
No, not 780, 600, yeah.
600.
Sorry. They will eventually do 780, but not today. Right. This bit's underneath it in a minute. What I want to do is get that underneath somehow. I'm giving myself a challenge here, haven't I?
What are the fastest belts we've got?
5s, 780.
Okay. We can do 5s then.
I mean, I'm doing 4s everywhere because I don't need the 780s, but for where you are,
I mean, I
you get
will.
the volume, you
'cause-
can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I wonder if I can just run it to there. Let's see how bad that looks.
Right. What am I going to need to do?
Let's go for an input of... Actually, no, is it? It's full speed one, isn't it? It's Mark 4. Nice. That's what we're going to do. Right, I've got a plan now. I didn't expect to have a plan, but I've got a plan. It's quite scary. Get rid of that.
So I need 20 machines. Well, I need 21 machines. That's really annoying.
Oh. I can see why that would be a level of frustration.
It's 37.5 a minute.
Okay.
And a 780 belt.
Okay.
So divide 780 by 37.5 and it's 21. It's not even.
Exactly. Yeah, but you can do three rows of 7.
I
That's a single splitter.
could do 3 rows of 7. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. Right.
It's gonna be... Just realised the inputs. This is going to be more than I wanted it to be. Because I'm an idiot. That's 375, isn't it? That's not a problem. I just need to replan something that I thought I had in my head sorted out. Just needs a little bit of tweaking. Let's go over this lump. Let's pull it out. So maybe there. That's going to go through, but if I go like that, then I need to actually, they're all going to need to be like that. That one.
I'm thinking the stuff that we had before, I could just sink because we're going to be producing more of it. So I'll do that, I think.
Is that it? Have I done it all? Really? I think I have. Alright. What I'm going to do is put a door in the end wall, because that way I don't have to keep fucking about. Right, okay. Let me out! Let's walk away and come back again. There we go. Nothing in it. They should have started to fill up with sheets. Have I got something? Am I missing something here? Okay. Waiting. Starting to get some. That's got some. Machines are quietly backfilling with copper sheets. Okay, they're starting to backfill. That's good news. Ooh, I've stopped mid autosave.
Oh, is that what's going on?
It did briefly.
I knew there was something.
There's always something. Pop that across there like that.
And now I need constructors.
And now he needs the constructors. Here we see. I can't do it
Bigger than
today.
I thought. Here we are
Thank you.
in the deserts of southeast fuck knows where.
That is the appropriate. Fuck knows where it's down. I'm about to break
Yeah.
something here, aren't I? Shit. Not good. I have sort of brokenated that. No, it'll do. I say that out loud. What's the link there? Oh, that's ugly. That ain't happening.
Okay.
That one goes to there. That go away. That goes away. That goes in the bin. Lovely, that's tidier. Let's put the windows on this side as well. But before I do, I need to work out this input strategy. So for starters, that needs to be a Mark IV. Like that. I think at this end we will start with no windows. Like that. And then we'll convert it to windows as we go along.
Which is how Bill Gates started.
Did. Oh, ma'am. Oh. Hello. That turbo rifle factory we haven't made yet. We need that now. We need the turbo fuel factory.
I've only got a limited amount of turbo fuel because I manually put some stuff through.
That's fair enough. So we're outputting this way. Let me build. What's going on there? Oh, it's doing that, is it? Oh, that's ugly. We can sort that out.
What's the limiting factor on that recipe?
I think it's us. I think we're the
Well,
limiting
whenever there's a
factor on
factor of any kind,
I think it's rifle ammo actually.
we don't have any of that either, no. I wonder if we just move that.
Yeah, it's rifle ammo.
Might put that sort of there. Will that reach that? Yes, it will. So that can go there, and then that can go in the bin. Lovely. That's still powered. It's yellow, so the answer should be yes. It looks good. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a little area here. That's an input. We're going to have a little output area. Actually, before I do that, let's go and do a bit of tidying up over here. Let me see if I can get one of. I'm going to do this. That there. That'll work. Metal beam from there to there. That on the end of it. Oh, that bloody well does work and all. That's excellent. Oh, I like that a lot. Nah, don't like that though. Falling. Much for.
Oh, no, that's a thought. How much silica do we get out? 30.
Can I get this right? Ah. Got it. Right. God, it's difficult. When you're bouncing around on one of these jetpacks, it's really difficult sometimes to connect stuff.
Yes. 22.5 in.
Why are you doing that to me? That's what I want you to see. Hello, Ram and CJ and Ram. They both arrived at the same time, running out of jetpack. Need to land. Oh, going swimming. Going swimming. This is not good. Shit. Okay.
It's 600. That's
Good
what I've
evening,
got.
watch CJ. Well done, the watch streak. 3 streams. Ram, how you doing? Okay, you ugly bastards. You want to live forever? Get in there and do your country proud. Absolutely right.
Who are you, Queen?
Yes. Who wants to queen forever? That's not right, is it?
No, no.
Sorry.
Oh, I've
Oh,
done this
I-
wrong. It's 27 machines, not 21.
That's still 3 lots of 9. No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
hey,
struggling
yeah.
to get 3 lots in here. So
Okay.
5, 6,
How are you,
7.
Ram? How you doing? All right, mate. Hope you're doing okay. CJ, I hope the same for you. Nice to see you both. Exactly right. 9 lots of everything. So the way to resolve my bouncing issue would be to do this. Grab the metal beam from there. How far am I going to bring it? To wherever that is. And then I need to delete what I'm standing on. Ah, you little basket won't do it unless I'm running out of steel beams. What?
Hmm.
Ah, it's frustration. Have you got any spare, Mr. S?
Possibly.
stack.
Just give me a sec. Steel
Ooh, why is it a different level?
iron rods.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got loads of steel beams. It's the one thing I don't seem to be using. Whereabouts are you?
I'm right behind you.
Oh,
I'm chasing you
there you
down.
are. Oh, I see.
I think it's
Okay,
because
so
you're using Mark 5 belts and Vimus is doing Mark 4s.
Thank you.
probably.
Mark 3s.
Wait, that's industrial steel beams.
Yeah, so I'm building a structure which requires steel beams more than anything else. That's it, along here. We can run along this bit. You can let me build it now, we. Thank you. Very kind. Right. Ooh, that's going to be in the way. Damn it. Oh, that's so annoying. Maybe I can do it this way. Actually, I need that one there. So I can see the end of the bloody thing. Oh no. Great, I need to do that one there.
So that's nuclear.
There we go. Right. So if I go to the end of there, please just head in the right direction.
Computers.
Don't go through. Alright, fair enough.
Nitrogen.
There. Like that. Makes the power look a bit weird, but that's okay. Actually, that kind of works. Right. Brilliant. So that's our copper sheet factory. You know, I'll make it look slightly prettier. I mean, slight, definitely, but like it's meant to be at least. That'll do. And we've got all the copper sheets across the water. Up to these. It's going to help Mr. S. Wow, this has got big.
Yeah, I thought I'd go up because we don't have a lot of room here.
Are we going triple height?
I'm going triple height, so there's three things up
Nice.
there, 3 rows of 9, and this we'll split it at source so that it's.
That's actually quite funny. I quite like that. I'm gonna check something on the old screen there. So we planned exactly 10. But that's okay. Okay, cool.
I should also point out
There's a small hole for CJ.
I've probably got the calculations wrong here because that's what I do.
No, you don't normally. You usually spawn. I'm trusting them. I'm leaning on your calculations now.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Oh, he's gone for a medium-sized hole. He got a medium-sized hole. Well done. Well done, Ram. Ram's gone for holes now.
No,
Okay,
it's
there's a
running.
thing
Okay,
occurring.
So these things are running.
I'm
So
gonna
I
actually
want-
connect this line up, I think. Just maybe delete. Let's go too wide. Yeah, we'll go too wide. Let's get rid of these walls. Let's have a look at the foundation situation.
I don't have any alclad aluminium sheets, but there was a box. What happened to
There
the box?
was indeed a box. It's underneath the new copper factory.
Okay.
I go across like that. That's nice and embedded. That kind of works. Probably too much. Okay. Like that.
Ah, is it down there?
If I go up one more, is that going to be too high? That looks too high to me. Let's grab that and bring a random foundation across above our heads. That's 2. Oh, that's not so bad. So we can use, what we'll do is we'll go for a nice thick block. Maybe across there like that. And may as well finish that off with a nice thick block so it looks like it's meant to be. Play nice, thank you. Just go down a touch. Ah, too far. So
Oh.
if we do
Okay, that's
Like-
going to be
that,
an embuggerance.
and then buggerance,
Arr,
you've gone Pratchett on me again, haven't you?
a little bit.
Little bit of Pratchett in your life. Sorry,
We want.
I don't think he'd have approved, to be honest.
You never know with Pratchett. He might have done.
He has a sense of humour. Greater than mine, certainly. Certainly a sense of wit better than mine.
Sense of wit better than most people's.
That's it. I'm going to grab that 4-block foundation and drag that across to here. In fact, because of where that's located, I'm going to chop that end off. There we go. Because that looks like it's intended to be then, doesn't it? That's the, is it Granny Weatherwax or was it the other one that was the embuggerance thing
Well, actually, it was a Terryism.
that he
So
incorporated?
he said it himself quite a lot.
Is that right?
Mm.
That is fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder if I should push that back a bit. Yeah, maybe you could push that back a tiny bit. But, oh, I forgot about this tower of climbing. We can delete that now, can't we?
What?
There's one random bit of steel floor or metal floor with a tower of what do you call them?
Lookout tower.
No, what are they called? The stackable conveyor poles we used to climb up here.
Oh,
originally.
those things. Oh, we probably don't need them anymore.
And everybody's
Oh,
like,
that-
"Why
yes,
have you
that
done
bit.
that?" But that was our pre
Pre anything else.
ladder,
Mm.
pre ladder. Get rid of that.
Mr. Ladder.
Ooh. I may have landed heavily. Right, it's gone. We can't use that anymore. That methodology has been removed. It's almost looking intentional. I mean, I know it's saying a lot about us.
Almost.
Yeah. I'm going to fly over here a second. Let's go over and do this. Poor man's ladders. They are indeed the unresearched man's ladders. Excellent. I do like them. Let's make this look like it's meant to be, shall we? In fact, no, that should be one of those. Not that we actually use that area underneath that at the moment, but that's okay. Bounce our way over there. There we go. Do that corner as well. In fact, I'll leave that alone for now. Okay, so what I want to do, I've used the corner already, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain. This corner here. But can I fit some form of pillar arrangement in here without interfering too much? No, that kind of gets in the way. I mean, yeah, that's a bit of a no-no. It's in the wrong place anyhow. Hold on a minute. I don't like it. What you can do instead is you put a metal pillar in, or a concrete pillar in, let's say. Like that. Which things go past. That's alright. Maybe. I'm trying to inset them a little tiny bit. And then use beam supports instead. I think it's going to look a bit insubstantial for this roof, but... Ah! Yes, the horror, the horror! I know. I know. I could use painted beams. I don't usually use painted beams because they look a bit weird. I'm going to stand over here a second. I think it's going to look a little bit too flimsy. Yeah, that's way too flimsy. Even if I change that to metal, I think that'll be a little bit on the visually flimsy side.
Why can't I get this straight?
Oh, that's there. That's radiation. Okay.
Answers on a postcard, please.
Like, there's so many potential results to that query. Okay, let's get rid of that. Not keen on that. I want to put it in the middle of that post there, but there's this in the way. I've only just moved that to be in that location, so damn it. Yeah. Maybe just do mid ones. Just set them further back in. If I set it back, say against there. I put a base off a big concrete pillar, because that's usually the way to do it. If I do that there, it's going to intersect beautifully straight up with that. So that's a no. Because even if... Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I know what we can use. We've not done this yet. Well, we have, but not really in this way. Yes, people, we haven't used these yet. Not properly, anyway. I think on the wrong side. They have indeed gone the wrong side. Okay. They can go either side of that, and these ones have indeed gone on the wrong side. That's really annoying. If I grab one of those, put it on the correct side, hopefully. Don't be a muppet. You bloody muppet! Oh, damn you. Right, okay, if I do it off,
Oh,
do that way.
right. Okay.
Scroll. Oh, that's a good point. I can scroll, can't I? I always forget these things. And hopefully, if I do it like that, should it be visible on the outside? And that'll look supported, but without it looking... I can do something fancy at the top. That works. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I'll ask I'll do what? I'll do the two sides, and then we'll do Mr. Stephen, get Mr. Stephen's opinion of what he thinks of it. And we'll see if he approves or disapproves. Which is not a problem. I mean, potentially even looks better with the orange on the outside of it there as well, but I was intending to get rid of that. That should be gone at this point. Yeah, Mr. Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do me a favour and look towards the copper factory, the front side of it that's pointing towards where you are?
The front side of the copper factory. It's
Yeah,
pointing
so it's
to
pointing in your...
where I
I've
are.
given it some legs. I'd like an opinion. That was the inside again, was it? Oh shit, it was. Good point.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, you know, I quite like that whole scaffolding thing.
I try not to use it too much because it gets a bit confusing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, I
yeah.
think that works well.
Did not know you could do the scroll thing.
I need to not accidentally kill myself doing this.
There we go. Thank you for pointing that out, Ram. Otherwise, I would have come back later and gone, "What have I done there?" Hate myself for doing it. Oi, no.
Is that coal? Yeah, that's more coal. Okay. Here we go.
I did not realise you could scroll wheel that. That is a piece of information that is now awesome. And then you've got a little gap at the edge, but I don't care. Like, that works. That's enough of a structure, yeah. That's... It gives the idea of strength without actually... The doors above it actually fit in quite nicely. Frame wall... The gaps for the painted beams. Yeah, I did wonder. I just pondered that myself.
Blimey.
I'll try it on this back one and see what it looks like. I don't usually like painted beams. They're a little bit too... They don't have enough texture to them or what? You know what I mean?
Painted. I know what you mean.
It's almost like they feel incomplete, but I've not found a quality combination with other items yet to make it worthwhile, but I think what's been suggested would work quite nicely. Just a quick look. So you put a sort of a painted beam out like that. I didn't go quite high enough, but... Well, and then maybe a thing at the end. Make it black. Oh, and then use the paint thing to make it black. Alright, I'm with you. Yeah, makes sense. I'll take it out for now, because... I mean, yeah. By the way, actually, Ram, you can maybe answer a question that others may not be able to. Apologies to all others. Metal beams. They're shaped. Can you rotate them? Or are they universally always in the same direction? And so if I place one, I want to... If people don't understand what I mean. Oh, control does that, does it?
See, I wouldn't
Control
know
and
that.
scroll. Oh, I'm holding that. What, hold down control and scroll? That doesn't do anything for me. If it's left, maybe right control? No, that doesn't do anything. Click once. Oh, you sneaky sod.
You've done it.
I knew it was there. Right, okay, so let me just go through that process again. So you're going to start a metal beam build. You place it when you're in that stretchy mode where you can do other stuff. Then you hold down the control, and then you can use the scroll wheel to turn it round.
Oh, that's cool.
That. Well, you know how double-sided power
Yes.
works through one direction only really well?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get it in certain directions sometimes, never been able to work it out. And it still doesn't look great, but if you do it the other way around, it looks really weird. It looks broken the other way around. At least that way around it looks deliberate. But I've been using, instead of power poles, I've been using...
Drugs?
Yes, absolutely. No, you know when we're taking power outside of a building, you've got a nubbin sticking outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's a nice idea. It is neat. I mean, look, so many things in this game waste resources. Sometimes you just want something that looks nice. Frequently, we don't use any of the controls at all. You shouldn't be. This is a bit of a mess, to be fair. Well, at this point, so do I. I think I'm closer than I was. Right, so that's input sorted out. That's that sorted out. I need to get power in next. Just whilst we're... I know that looks a bit odd, but I don't really care. So 9. What have I got? I could do 5 and a 4, I suppose. We haven't done anything vertically for a while. I mean, presumably because it's a hell of a lot more difficult. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Yes. Basically, yeah. Although we've got those now if we wanted to build them. I don't know if we've got the materials to build them, but... You know what? I like the jetpack when we're out, but the electric ones, when you're kind of hovering around a base, yeah, and you've got the power for it, they're much better. What I'd like is if you could combine the two. So you have a jetpack that is either fueled on that if there's no electricity. A hybrid. In a mod, probably. I am doing things on top. I'm slowly powering, yes. And well, yes, I think it is. Although that pole over there was going to, in a roundabout way, the tower that we have. You can see it's going under the base. Yeah. Ooh, blimey. I think we probably could do with one, yeah. Do you want to get that? Do you want to get that built and then just hook in something from here? We have power and silica is being processed. It's not going anywhere at the moment, but it's being processed. It's all right. Oh, I didn't realise we'd got quite as far as late as we had. It is. Now, how many roads must no? How many silica do you need over in your factory per minute? I mean, we've got so much of the stuff. I'm going to need 2 smart splitters, I think. 1,000 and something. I can do it per level if you want. That's the great thing about this. So we've got 37.5 a minute. If I've multiplied that by 9, which so per level it's 337.5. Yeah. Box. Yeah. Well, we will want at some point a box of these things because of the. Yeah. Of course, there's no. Of course, I might have made a massive mistake, and I might be processing too much stuff because these machines are not filling up. Oh, hang on, is that a dodgy belt there? Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's got silica coming out. Has silica coming out. That's the way to do it. What I'm a bit worried about is where we're going to put the actual quartz production, because we have got no space left whatsoever. And what are we going to do with the rest of the silicon map? I guess we're just going to sink it. I think it's running all right. I think it's running fine. I'm getting, what, 3658 per belt, which means a Mark IV should do the job, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind that. Where's your input for... oh, you've got a... Right, excellent. Other way... Other way... Oh, no, it's not. That's perfect. That's perfect. But it's perfect. So I don't have anything to do smart splitters with. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. I can't remember what's what. Are they... Are the equipment shops or craft benches? AI limiter. Well, yes and no. It's possibly the most accurate answer I think that we've had all night. Oh, this is really annoying. Well, might as well. I thought it'd be easier if we had the place where it's... I've got the splitter is on the thing. Would you no? What do you mean changed over? I'm standing on one. Yes. Hang on. Right. Okay. Look. Okay. I've got a smart splitter. Where do we need it? Well, that needs to be a merger anyway. The end. Last one. Right. No, it's always, yeah. Yes, I think we will need more than one anyway to get everything. And one for the other one. The reason that I was building over here was because I thought it would be an easier place to get to. Just the one. Well, I only made the one because. Oh, for Christ's sake! Yes. Could put the box on that side actually. Oh, 5. So somewhere like that. I tell you, I'll give you a shout when it's in the right place. Center output. Any. Left output. Overflow. So nothing will go in there yet. Mm-hmm. Power is easy. Wow, I haven't seen that film for years. Have you not? It's a very good film. And comedy. And Gina Davis. And it's Gina Davis. And in a very early... Oh, Christ, what's his name? The tall guy. No, the tall guy who was also in Jurassic Park. Yes, Jeff Goldblum. Yes, that's right. As one of the aliens. It's an interesting film. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Possibly. I don't know. The best thing to do would be to hook everything up, but right. So once that does that. One light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and it's go, go, go! I just do my own sound effects, it's easier. Really, it's, yeah. Who needs a button to press? It's just... Right, It's that time again. It's been an interesting evening, yet again. We've had a good few weeks, actually. We've actually got quite a lot done. Oh, probably. That's not quite the same thing, is it? Then there's some somewhere. Actually, I've just taken out my bag and they've disappeared. All right, there you go. Wow. I wasn't expecting Suddenly it just appeared. Oh, that's exciting. Circuit boards. Oh yeah, yeah. But there's plenty of plenty of alkali sheets under the sea. Under the sea. Yes, probably. Well, immediately we've got over 200 circuit boards. Zero silicon at the moment because it's all going into the machines. We need to get the other silicon output to this. I suppose this box is as good as any, and then sync the rest of them. Essentially, what we need to do with that is to put a different... Oh, Christ. Okay. Spotlight. Put a merger in there. Yep. Nope. But that's why it's good then going on to the awesome sink as well. The thing is, the silicon that we're creating for the other is actually it's getting used up fairly quickly. So I don't think we'll have much of an output from that. It might as well get used for the other one as well. Yeah. And we still got one more layer of it to go. There's still another layer, 300 odd things a minute. Yeah. Not. Well, I suppose you probably could, couldn't you? Oh God. I'm gonna do something crazy. I can do it. It's gonna look ridiculous, but yes, we need to give it some sort of structure because it was never really. Yeah, exactly. All right, so that's going in. That's all going into the sink now. Well, it's sink and storage. Yeah. It's a bit strange. We've never done anything quite like that before. Yeah. I'll just give it a label, yeah, of course. As if we don't know. Because we still haven't done the other half of this factory, which is processed quartz. Yeah. It has got distinctly easier. We haven't done a lot of cubes because we got other things now. This is essentially what we do. I'm very pleased of this weird conveyor tower mess up in the sky. Which it does work. Yep. And this is with only 600 running through the machines. We need to upgrade it when we get everything Mark 3s. We'll need to upgrade it so that it's bigger. I love this. It's such a mess, but I adore it. Yeah. We're back tomorrow. We're going to be doing Snow Runner tomorrow. Now, there might not be any snow. There might be a bit of snow. There might not be any running, and there will probably be some falling over. There'll definitely be some slippage, and we'll hope it's not a costume malfunction. But, oh, yes. But, yeah, do come and see us tomorrow night, where we're going to be playing that. I think those have become my favourite streams, because there is inevitably one moment when we are all laughing at something. Yeah. No, you kind of want to mess up on it just so that there is something to talk about. But they don't always work, but they when they do, they're quite fun. Yes, or rather, how not to do it in your solo run. £7:00, and don't forget, because if you're in the States, UK time is not UK time anymore until the end of the month. It's not what you think it is, because you guys have changed to American summertime, and we haven't yet. I don't know why we have to change, to be honest. I don't think it. I mean, it came in because of farmers needing stuff, but I'd rather it just stay the same. There is that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a lovely... You've had an extra half hour of stream tonight as well, so that's not bad. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.